Okay, so you all met with the lady. What's the lady's name? Oh gosh.
Lady. What were we doing in the last session?
We are in the house.
We are going to the Burgomaster, right?
Yeah.
No, not yet. You guys
Not yet.
Still
But
in the house.
You guys
We plan to
met
go in.
with lady.
We decided
Fiona.
the heist, huh?
Oh yeah.
Lady
I remember
Fiona.
already.
Who's team A, who's team B?
I am with
Team
the.
Team B.
I am with
Oh
the.
yeah, Rose.
Hey!
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Fake. The trade.
Hey, we should take one photo first before start.
Empty bowl, how to take picture?
Okay, which one you want?
Oh, this one not good, oh. Steal from pantry.
Pantry got this size.
Oh my god, Drake in real life, you know. Anyone catch you or not? I don't know. Oh my god, you took a lot away. Your bag or holding, you know.
Then you
My character. Oh my god.
Oh, your favorite mummy.
Yeah, my favorite mommy. Thank
I need to
you.
take picture of it.
Okay, which one you take from the angle lah?
Here.
Yeah. Because if I take from here, I can see my whole kitchen behind me.
So you selfie.
Take picture first.
Yay!
Okay, I hide the moment.
Like 1, 2, 3. More.
So happy. Then actually we are playing because of Strahd. Those very. This is the before the game.
Before the game. I was
So after the game,
Banyak. Ada banyak lagi.
So we were all in the pavilion, the not pavilion, parlor of
not the house man in the room, we.
yeah, the parlor where parlor. Basically that's her receiving
Guest room,
room
guest
lah.
room.
Like
Guest,
she
yeah.
entertain the guests and all that. And as she was talking about stuff and all that, the Burgomaster's men came to her compound and she had to
Good job.
and she had to excuse herself for a bit while she tried to
And the guy coming, right?
and also at the same time, right after she left, one of the son, you don't know it was the son yet, but then you realize that
The conversation.
One of the sun. That means it's all of them.
no mistake. You will figure out that. Don't interrupt. From all the pictures that you saw in the parlor, you will sort of like figured out. I think I remember making some of you roll at that time. You do see pictures of the family,
I wrote that. Okay.
so you know that there is the husband. But then from Lady Fiona herself, she said her husband passed away already.
Yes. Sudah pass away.
And then after that, somebody that looked a lot like the husband
Came in drunken.
he was like drinking of alcohol and drunk and all that, and said a few things that caused all of you to wonder what is happening. He mentioned that my mom was hiding some stuff, and no different than the Burgomaster himself. One of the words that I used was because she sink her teeth into all of you. And after that, she left. And when you look back at the picture, you realize that there are two, and this one might be the younger version because there appear to be another son that is slightly older, but you have not seen him yet. So at this point in time, the butler has run out with the son, to send him back off to his room, Kashwaka. Only the maid and all of you are like in the room, in the parlor. And you guys are free to leave. And the Lady Fiona did mention that you guys are free to go, but what she wanted for all of you was that you guys live in the cover of night together with Ireena.
But the Burgomaster's people already at the door.
Already at the
Main door.
front gate.
Yeah.
That means we go out first.
We proceed with our plan. What that we discussed.
We discuss, then we proceed.
We
We
proceed.
discuss already, mah?
Yeah, we discussed already.
That
mah.
one is outside the game.
Yeah, then just poke. Okay, discuss already. Okay.
Okay, so you decide to split into two. And are you going to linger until the cover darkness, or leave right away?
Next time I think we should leave now. Then we should straight away ask them to bring us to the.
Can we like
No, the three of us are supposed to go through the front door.
Yeah, front door
They
because
leave through the back.
yeah, so we go in front first. Then
Eh.
they can leave lah.
Okay.
But what about Yakovic and Ireena?
We ask lah.
Follow team
Okay,
A.
okay.
Yes, ma. Yeah.
Can we like peek to see is the Burgomaster here or just his people only?
You decide to like have a intai at the door now, and then the maid sort of like assisted you a bit. You find that you at the gate there, standing before Lady Fiona. Of course, Lady Fiona is not alone. She's also with another person. And from the way he's dressed, you think that the person might be another butler also, another male butler. You notice that there are 6 house guard at the front. Okay.
Are they looking for us?
And because of the distance between the gate and the building itself, you can't really hear unless you like open the door and
But from the way the Lady Fiona's butler came in to tell, we can roughly guess that they are looking for us.
we don't know. When the butler approached, he just said that the Burgomaster's the town's guard both can share at
Okay,
the gates.
thanks.
So you don't exactly know what is it about. But if you want, if you're looking at it, you can make a insight check.
We all?
Siapa yang intai tu?
Siapa
With a
yang intai?
disadvantage because it's
Can
going
I-
to look at the guard's face, not Lady Fiona, because Lady Fiona's back is.
Can I
I
can I use PT to see
send Tweety out
send PT out?
to push there at least.
Push at the nearby.
I will.
Unless you're looking through Tweety's senses, then Tweety won't be able to like determine anything.
Well, I will go in PT mode.
I will disadvantage inside. Huh?
It's like, okay.
Oh, first row.
No need. Net one disadvantage.
First table top row, okay.
Bye. Bad omen.
Back to online.
6. 6.
Natural one is one already.
Cannot see. You did when you look, you thought you saw the guards, 2 of the guards, especially the one talking to Lady Fiona, looking like upset.
2 of the guards looking upset.
The one that is at the front most are the one that's talking to Lady Fiona, because 2 is like talking to Lady Fiona, or at least 1, and the other one is like standing to the side. The other 4 is like at the back, slightly a bit of a distance.
So the 2 at the front is upset.
One of them.
One of them is upset.
So Draitz, you want to follow me or not?
Go, come on. I need 2 birds.
You are not. Yuck. You're also racist.
This bird also crazy.
Crow.
You're vermin among birds. Racist.
Okay, can you roll a d20
Siapa?
for Oligo?
Tayo lo, tayo.
D20.
13. Hello.
So you're on a tree. This raven was on the tree as well with you. It called you, and then like approach closer. Looking through Tweety's eye, you can see that the raven, because Tweety is smaller, the raven is quite large. So it looks quite threatening, and as it hops, approach closer to Tweety.
Is it a friendly approach or is it like, yo, what you doing here? This kind of approach.
Oh my
Predator versus
god.
prey kind of.
Then I fly to another gate.
Another 2 more ravens approach.
Then I drop to the ground. Then I do the bird thing.
But this all we didn't know, right? Only know.
So when you look up, you notice that there's quite a few ravens. Like there's
Then I unleash PT.
there were 2 ravens and 3 crows.
Then I unleash PT. This I think I need to go.
Dismiss lah, is
Too
it?
many of PCs.
I'm Raven.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, too many crows outside.
So what
I think you need to go.
you dismiss Tweety or you just take some the senses?
Dismiss, then ask him to come.
Dismiss in front of everybody.
No, you just send it back first.
Imagine
Little
the
people
bird
know
is like that.
Maybe they know that's why.
No, not dismiss like that. Like I
Disconnect lah, disconnect.
I tell Dress, I think you need to go and have a look. Too many crows already in your kind.
Wait, if you say there's too many crows outside, is it Strahd?
Murder of crows.
The moment when you release the sensors and then you're back to this one, you hear crows like calling outside. Like that. There's a few of them, and then you can see those who are still looking at Lady Fiona and all that. You can see that she looks up at those crow and this time Dao, you heard her say, I see the townsguard are not doing their job. Crows are beginning to increase in numbers. You should exterminate all these pesky birds.
Oops.
I don't feel it's a good sign. Should we go,
You can
guys?
see the guards like at first like looking upside just now, like looking even more strained and like apologizing and saying, sorry, really sorry. We will try to sort this out.
Should we go now, guys?
Let's go. No time. I mean, we go in front, right? You guys go behind, right?
Not here lah.
No need all of us go out of
But
the
the
back
house, you
door.
need to go to the Burgomaster's house, then you go in front door and you
If
go
we
back.
go to the guard, he will send us to Burgomaster house also, right?
Like
Go
that.
machine, no? Then you go.
Huh?
Go confront. If you follow the guard, then you won't be on the turn already. That means you are forced to go. That means maybe you haven't done the preparation already.
Yeah, sorry.
But then our plan was to confront the
No, leaving Fiona's house, do you want to leave through the back
Back
door?
door.
I straight away push Lucian in front already.
我不要。
Okay, I thought we said we go through the front door.
Not we are the front door.
No, yeah, we as in like
We have two phase here. Firstly, we need to exit Lady Fiona's house. Second is
That's the one that we
arrive
just
at
haven't
Burgomaster's
really-
house.
So we go to the house together.
So we exit the back door of Lady Fiona's house, then you guys go front door.
Then only we
Burgomaster.
split. Then we
Yes.
meet there lah.
Yeah, what? I pushing him already.
We just,
You need to exit
Go,
the back
go,
door.
go.
I just look at the is there any maid butler around us?
I was still that one maid that was like quietly waiting there, looking at all of you.
I put down my we were drinking tea right, like thank you so much down there.
And yeah,
Some
I
was
just
drinking tea. One
Wine?
person was at the window there looking.
With wine.
you
Guys,
Let's go.
yeah, I just talked to the maid. I said, I see the guys are outside talking to your lady, and I think probably it's best for us to leave, but it will be easier for us to leave in these circumstances if we have a back door.
Of course, we do.
Yeah, and we are quite in a pinch of a time. Maybe you can lead us to the back door first. We don't want to give your master a lot of trouble, you know.
See, she's called up in front there, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, let's just take our leave there.
Yeah, we don't want to bring more trouble to not just to your master, to the whole household in here, right? So yeah, can you lead us to the back door?
You can see that she looks a bit troubled, but then she was thinking, you will have to be. She caved in and then she said, okay, I suppose Lady Fiona wouldn't mind, but she seems to like looking towards where, you know that where she's looking at is like the back of the house, or rather the where it would lead to the back of the house. And then pick and okay, like everyone can roll perception. Pick, you can roll this with advantage.
I can roll with advantage. So we roll with advantage.
Which dice?
Sorry.
Wait, why my perception only plus
What's my perception? Also don't know.
plus 2? I don't have. I don't have
You see from Fight Club now.
所以
I thought don't have. I don't know how to
in
do it.
perception.
More, no more.
加
Where?
3
Oh, this is not me. This is
Fight Club, the second tab.
Ireena. What's that?
Second tab.
advantage 1.
No, 9. Okay. Second tab.
15.
Think on.
The one that shows your skill, then just click on the.
27.
Wait.
Why you editing one?
对，我甩太大
Need to
力。
click tab.
Z 就可以了。
Oh.
Click,
27.
到底
second tab.
Oh.
Then
advantage 是看两个级别最大嘛，就是不是看 primary 不 primary 嘛。
I mean,
I want you got
let's hear, let's hear.
I only got 9.
I roll.
19.
Oh, you roll that one, not this one.
You roll 2d20.
6.
And then the highest.
Net 1 of those.
Is that your first?
Add
My first roll, net 1. High five, high five. Back over.
2
Huh?
plus 3.
You can
Change die.
Change
can
die.
roll to that.
No, try
Okay.
it.
Or if you want to roll on Fight Club, you can also use
Double one.
Fight Club.
The second one better. The second one better.
Double one.
Roll dice.
Oh, that one.
Edwin, you come table top, but you roll the online one.
这样就好了，是吗？
What you got? What
这
you
样就
got?
好了。
没有，我是这样的。
Oh, very right. Don't use this. Don't use this. Change.
Okay.
Change your black.
I got 6. I got 6.
15.
Use your EO
So
dice.
for Dao, Draitz,
Oligo, how much you got?
19. Oh, so bad.
Oligo so barely was able to hear it, but the one that hear it clear was Draitz and Dao. Under her breath, she sort of like mutters to herself, I hope Lady Stella won't wake up.
What?
Lady Stella.
There is a Lady Stella.
Oh, Lady Stella.
Curiosity kills the cat.
And then you can see that as she leads you, she's also being very careful, very quiet. And she just said, this way please.
Who's the lady Stella?
No, you're asking now.
Ask after I come out the door.
I will pay attention to any possible room that belongs to maybe a certain lady
Okay.
on the way out lah.
Okay, so
We
with
go out first.
your perception roll, so you realize that there is, in a more quiet wing, like there's part of the house that is like a little bit more quiet and all that. There is a door that looks. Would you be able to see it? Well, you just notice that there is a room that is like a bit more. It seems like even
More
the
ornate lah.
surrounding is like quite quiet and all that.
Okay, cool.
Let's get out of here first.
Okay, I take my crossbow, and go out. Looking at the sky, see got any pesky crow.
So when you come out to the back, the poor maid, not poor maid, the nervous maid, let you out through the back door. And there were some other people, the house helper, like there was some other maids like that also noticed that, and then like they throw a look at the maid that was leading you out, and then she just makes this gesture like they're leaving, something like that. Okay, and everyone just resumed to what they were doing. And when you stepped out of the house, you're still within the compound, and you can see that the gate, there's a back gate that you can leave. You do not see any crows in the area, but you can still hear the sound of the crows coming from the front of the house.
If Drake, you become crow, you will understand the crow language.
I don't think so. I'm not crow, I'm raven.
Same only ma. Big black crow. More
Raven
black.
is more smarter than crow, I think.
Yeah, about the same.
About the same.
Who's species?
Just tell everybody to
No.
on the way out. So, are we outside
So
the
we're
back door
outside,
already?
in the back area, it's not as busy as the front when you walk in. Even the area also is not that busy because this is the more atas area, so not as many people are making noises and all. But there's still people about and all, and yeah. To your north, not far away, you can see the walls of the city, of the town, the wooden, the mixture of wood and stone structure that made up the wall. And you know that if you go to the west, there's something that I forgot to clean up the house map. To the west of you is the cathedral, St. Andrew's Cathedral Church. And yeah, so far no one has been
Spotted or paying attention to us.
paying attention.
You know where's the Burgomaster house or not?
Before we leave, I just tell the maid who lead us, I just whispered to her, I said, please tell your master that we proceed with the plan that we told her. We just decided to proceed earlier lah. She will understand.
And just before you go, I can't help hearing you muttering to yourself about Lady Stella.
Imagine that, she looks horrified. She looks left and right.
This is all those walk is not me. Definitely like, hey, Drake. Behind there.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay, that's all. Maybe I should wake her up.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Maybe she
I just saying to myself, which she overheard.
Maybe I should wake her up.
Can you roll a d20?
What?
D20.
See?
Consequences.
So the maid looks like horrified, and she realized she like she had done something wrong, and then she quickly run back in, and then before she closed the door, she didn't slam the door, but before she closed it, carefully she look at you one more time, and she closed the door.
That's all.
This weird guy.
And then as you were leaving the compound, everyone else is in front of you. You throw one last look at the house. Again, you being you do that. You saw at one of the window, someone was just like was looking at your group. It's a male, but it's a bit hard to make up his features. He looks a little skinny and tall.
Does it like
Resemble
the person that
The drunken.
come
The
in?
drunken.
No, different.
The other
Not
sound.
the son, not the son. Not that son.
And then he close the curtain shut.
Okay. So So the plan is we go to the Burgomaster's place now.
Wait, we know where it is or not? Great.
Very simple. Let's look for any beggar and ask them.
Beggar.
Yeah.
Beggar.
Because mostly most of the beggars could be Lady Fiona's people.
Actually, you ask the maid, you could ask her alone.
No, we don't want to let the
Yeah.
maid know.
True.
Later Lady Fiona will know we're going
Okay,
to
okay.
Burgomaster house.
But as you look around, you realize that this part being the more affluent part of the town, there are no like beggars around.
Oh, okay.
It is not in plain sight.
Well, never mind. Let's just believe in luck. Plain luck. Let's go.
Do we saw someone stranger?
I'm just gonna
Pick a direction and walk. Is it?
yeah. I'm gonna take a
No, we
direction
just
to walk.
walk.
When you come out, the north part is the wall. Not directly, but you can see the wall from where you
We walk
come out
east.
from the side.
Is that like? Is it like? Is the landscape in that area is something like hill a bit, hilly a bit, going up? Is it something like that? Or it's like
Not quite
flat?
flat. It's quite flat.
I got an idea. To be around this area only, right?
Yeah
lah.
Not be too far, right? Then,
Yeah.
just now, the end you said, there was like a cathedral, right?
The Father Lucian thing.
The church, huh?
Right next to
Not
Lady
right next,
Fiona.
I mean, to the west. I mean, maybe like a few.
Building to the west.
There's
I think-
between Lady Fiona's mansion and the church.
Yeah.
Maybe there's about 5 other houses between.
We can go there and ask.
Yeah, lor.
Okay.
Just find
It's just that
Father
because
Lucian.
it's very near, so you can see the structure of the church.
Yeah. Like the shape lah, can see.
Oh. Towering over lah.
Or maybe sacrifice someone, one person.
I can go there and ask what?
What do you mean?
No, I mean just sacrifice and ask the guy bring that person.
Okay.
There are still people also about, but not as many.
Let one
Just
person
like-
being caught.
And then you go there demand, hey, free my guys, you took my friend without anything.
Yeah, those
No,
Team A people can do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So even when you are still like undecided, right behind, Lady Fiona's mansion, there are still some people who like walk, and then when they see you, they're like the typical reaction that you've been getting since arriving at Vallaki. The people are
Closing my ears.
like not really wanting to have anything to do with you, but you do notice like this time around, a few of the looks was like staring at you is like a look of recognition and surprise lah, and they're like quickly walk away like that.
Guys, we are wanted. Let's go.
Yeah, move fast.
I give them nods.
Go towards the cathedral, right?
Let's
Yeah,
go.
we find Father Lucian first.
I'm
Are you
just
sure he haven't been captured?
hide my ears
No,
and my
we just want
tails.
to ask for directions to the
Yeah.
You can just go there and have a look now.
Yeah,
If he's
sure.
not there, then I know he got
Let's go.
captured. No?
Let's go. We go from the side, not the main door.
So
Back door.
Yeah, the church got back door.
Sure got lah.
Side door.
Side door.
when you look at the church itself, I mean, if you remember the map,
Maybe
the
can.
front entrance there's a garden, and then the graveyard is next to the.
Can we cut through the graveyard and go
The
to the
graveyard
window?
is on the other side.
Oh.
So between the graveyard and you guys, that's where the church is.
Okay.
And then just go to the window first.
Straight going up.
So go in lah.
So when you look on the side now, there's no side entrance and all that. It's only that one main entrance at the front of the cathedral.
Okay.
And there are people in front, and people coming.
Is there window on the side? That we can-
Large stained window.
Can
You know,
peek.
if you
Stained window usually
the
cannot
Gothic
see
church,
through.
Difficult to peek in or
You guys
stain.
know the
Stained glass.
Notre Dame?
Yeah.
One main entrance, and then the side there all like stained glass, something like that.
Can we see through?
I don't think
Normally,
That's
stained glass
difficult.
difficult to
A
see
bit
through.
difficult to see through.
And
Huh?
also,
Ten glass cannot see through one.
it's not ground level, it's like
Ah,
Cannot see
okay.
through one lah.
higher up.
So dark, what kind of design is this?
Let's go in only.
I noticed like, is it like a lot of the building here, they tend to have minimal entrance.
And well, to put it into perspective
vampires.
of that time frame and also the living condition of that time, the more doors you have, the larger windows you have, the colder it will get. You see? So the more they try to restrict
Okay, cool.
the inflow of air and all that, it will keep things warmer, easier to keep things warmer. Especially for large building like cathedral where the ceiling is very high, it can be very cold inside. So when you reach the church and all that, the door is still open, but there's no service going on. When you look inside, you can see that
Go into the middle, pay respect.
you do see that there are some other lay priests or church helper. All this while when you were dealing with Father Lucian and all that, you realize that the church also don't really have that many staff. I mean, there are no other clerics like Nessa, when you were from your church and all that, it's much smaller than this cathedral. But there were many people, lay priests, clerics,
Clerics to be.
secretary, people who are like acolytes. But here, it seems that even when your previous dealing with Father Lucian, it seems that he was the one who handled quite a lot of things himself.
For such a big place in the church.
Yes. And there's a few other, but they seem to be like also very bawa like that, like just
Gardener lah, or
something like that, or just lay helper.
okay.
Like that. And
I think just catch one of them, ask only lah.
Just stop one of them,
Because
not catch.
I think everyone should have know who is Burgomaster house, right?
Yeah.
Just stop anyone. Who is the most charismatic?
I push Lucian go there.
Go. The most handsome one. Lawful handsome.
hello, my good man. So you ask one of them, the person said, oh. He looks at you and says, oh.
Hello, my good man.
His expression is a bit reserved, and he's just like looking at you, yes.
Do you know what's the Burgomaster?
He looks a little surprised when you ask that. And I was like, huh.
No, we are outsiders. We are not familiar with this place.
You say that.
He said it.
Yes.
He already said
You can see that there's this look of confused and a bit more like uncertain. It's like, well, someone whose face on the wanted list. You're asking that. But I suppose you might be want to surrender yourself, or at least
Clear our
settle-
name.
If you want to say our name.
Or you want to turn us in for bounty?
We are in a church. I believe you people are not into that.
I'm clearing his name, I don't know about him.
I'm just no.
Can you point us to the direction?
Yeah. Then he points somewhere to the south of the church and a little bit to the west. So you see that beyond south and the west, that large house almost on the same level as the other noble's house, the Watcher family.
What colour of the house?
They're all mostly the same looking grey.
Are there any
Mostly the roofs here in Vallaki are like the tiles that is used are like somewhat shades of blue. So
What unique his house?
any landmark that we can recognize?
you won't miss it if you come from this direction. I'm sure you've seen the other big house, and actually he point towards Lady Fiona mansion. Yeah, they mostly look to be about the same.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
If you don't mind me asking, why is the Burgomaster bent on looking for all of you?
We also looking for answer.
We are looking for that answer also.
Must be a misunderstanding of some sort.
We did no wrong.
But guys, how's the
Yeah, it's the
Dobuja honey that we sell to you?
And she said, oh, you're the one who brought that. I see. Forgive me. Father Lucian mentioned about the arrival of this honey. Very excited about it, but then he looks at all of you, looks at Lucian, looks at Nessa. But then he you can see that he looks a little conflicted and a little bit sad. Seems that Father Lucian is upset about something. He has not come up from his room since morning. I've been wanting to ask him what's bothering him, but he just won't tell.
Oh,
Okay, maybe we'll come next
yeah.
time visit him.
Alright.
Probably.
We are doctors. We are very good.
I think we will visit him when we settle with the Burgomaster. Thank you for your help.
At least we can walk around more freely. Just tell it to this person.
And as you're about to leave, you see this young boy wearing like robes and all that running out from the church. And then the man, is like, Yeska, didn't Father Lucian tell you not to run? Please, one of these days you're just going to trip and cut yourself open.
How big is the boy?
Maybe about an altar boy. Altar boy usually between 7 to 9 years old.
Very young.
I just stand behind Draitz.
And then she said,
Very standing behind me.
okay. And
It's
then
not pulling you.
the boy saw all of you, and then like wave at all of you happy.
Way back.
And then
I don't.
I wave one side.
So tempted to bully the boy, but that's not
seeing
not
that
down.
you reciprocate his wave,
Yeah.
he like throws you out a very huge grin and start bumping towards all of you.
Oh.
Like,
Ooh.
Starts to step back even more further from the gang.
And then saying that, the other man said, Yeska, do not disturb all these travelers. Oh, but we hardly get any travelers. But they look familiar though.
Can we go now? Can we go now? Can we go now?
Shush boy. Just keep some thoughts to yourself. And I was like, oh, but yes. No, but then they're looking, yeah, they do look familiar. Well, what, have you met?
Yes, we are celebrity.
What is a
why you know.
celebrity?
Yeah, that's why you might have seen us somewhere. We are celebrity.
I see. So have you been outside the walls?
Oh, plenty.
Oh, we come from the wall. Outside of the wall.
We come from.
Are there lots of wolves outside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, we are in a hurry, so we'll come and visit.
We see you next time.
Visit again next time.
Then the other man is already like to leave the boy and he's like went back to his whatever that he was doing earlier. And the boy was like wanted to ask a few more questions and all that stuff. Oh, all the adults are just so moody today.
Except us.
Just today?
Perhaps, do you have any, life advice for us today? You see, particularly different from other moody guys. What's making you happy today?
But I'm just a young boy.
Wisdom comes from all ages.
He looks at you like giving you this very like appreciating look. It's like, yes. I always find adults always tell me to just shut up, but you've been so kind. At least, At least you weren't like the other traveller that came by yesterday.
Oh, what traveler?
There was this person that he looks very tall and
How
he
many are
doesn't
there?
he haven't seen the sun much, I guess, because he looked very pale.
Oh, I see. Oh, then perhaps you know where this traveler went?
I don't. I got a bit scared when I looked at him. But it seems that he was talking to Father Lucian.
So that explains the clue.
That explains why Father Lucian is like.
Yeah.
While all
There's-
this conversation happening, people is just standing far away from the gang, just like put down and just like watching around for city guards, crows, or anything
Looking
that
cool.
seems danger. No.
Looking cool.
Perhaps do you see which direction the traveler went?
I don't know.
Yeah.
When he left, I was still inside the church. I was busy cleaning up the altar.
I see. Thanks.
Hmm.
Thank you for sharing. It's very helpful.
Okay. Will you come back again to visit?
Sure, if we can.
Yes, Shao. He will come back and visit.
You won't miss him. He's a blue collar guy.
No. He's the Shao new best friend here. Would you like him to?
Oh, yes. I still want to hear more stories about your travel.
Pray for
Hear
us.
more stories
Pray
about
for
your
us to come
travel.
back.
I wonder if you have any other stories like what Father Lucian has been telling.
Yeah.
About.
What kind of story can Father Lucian tell?
Oh. Well, Father Lucian tells stories about heroes from
Beyond the
days,
mist.
days long gone. When the land was still very young, and also there was some story. He seems to like trying to recount. There's this story about how Vallaki is protected from a great evil, and the source of it. And he looks around a bit and he has this cheeky face. Won't you know that there is a magic bone inside this church that helps keep evil at bay?
Bone.
I think should be same as the one that.
I thought you were standing very far away.
really go
Singing bone.
That bone at the leg.
Just a
That one is evil.
This is off character.
Maybe it's the same bone.
Maybe.
Interesting.
Right? Father Lucian tell it to me one day. It's a bedtime story. And it sounds so interesting. Imagine magic, a holy bone, a relic even, that protects the town, keeping it safe.
I see. Just curious.
Don't tell anyone you hear it from me.
Just curious. Where do you say that the bone is? I mean, inside the church.
Drace enough.
That's a simple.
He looks at you and be like,
Drace. I know what you want to do.
I don't know. It was just a story.
Okay.
I mean, if there's a bone hiding, well, he looks back at the church and then looks out at the graveyard. There are lots of bones here.
Which
true,
one?
that's true.
Which one is the holy one?
Being in that era as well, and also for people who are like, how do I say, the lifestyle there. At that point in time, if you are nobles and all that, you tend to be want to bury as close as you can to the altar.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And you have seen that even inside the church, the cathedral, when you're talking to Father Lucian, that near the altar on the floor, you also see that there are like plaques and all that. So, and
Some maybe dirty.
Yeska, the boy, was like just sweeping his hand was like, there are bones everywhere. But it was just a story, I guess. But still, one can't help but imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Holy bone.
sleeping bone.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Chow.
Gotta go.
Pray for our safe return.
Thank you for keeping me company.
Yeah,
Most
welcome. Yeah, you'll be back. You'll be back.
He'll be back.
We have.
So go towards.
All the guys really die when we come back. Just kidding.
Let's go. He killed all of us.
Oh! Betray!
So the other thing is that from the church itself as well, it is slightly higher up, especially when you're standing at the entrance. You can see when you look at where the man mentioned earlier, to the south and west a little bit more. You can see that there's another larger house, almost comparable, if not more grander than the Watcher's house. Yeah.
So, guys, good luck.
Okay.
Let's exchange familiar.
Oh yeah, hey! The signals.
Will it finalize already that day?
Yeah?
That one is back in the year is you are guys in trouble.
When I listened to the recording, I was like, what the
When you dismiss the familiar,
Yeah.
it's SOS.
Luckily, we're not
When
already.
you
I knocked off already.
Mission complete.
Mission
right?
complete.
Discussing
jadi
about-
Packing the ears meaning
After I listened, I still don't
mission abort,
understand.
regardless you complete or not.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
Mission complete mean is either side lah.
Yeah.
Let's say we got him already, we already live with our ally. So we signal y'all, our mission complete, y'all can choose when y'all want to chow.
Okay.
So if it's packing ear meaning cancel meaning
Mission abort.
Abort.
have to chow already, doesn't matter we
Yeah.
achieve goal or not.
And then
Something's
if you
going to
are in
happen.
trouble, we summon, right?
Just summon. That means y'all need to come find us like that.
Oligo, don't mix it up.
History check.
That's your job, no.
Alright.
Don't mix it up.
Sneak.
Hey, wait, guys. What's your mission already?
Because now,
Infiltrate.
Go to the back door,
Find what?
find our
Find
ally,
evidence.
and also make a mess. So find
And
what
also see any secrets.
see this secret what this Burgomaster is up to. Because I don't think the Burgomaster will be truthful to you guys when you guys talking to them.
Yeah.
Unless you
No,
go
the
the
thing is,
truth.
we never meet the Burgomaster.
No, we are just there so
Yeah.
that we distract his attention.
Oh, yeah.
So the spotlight is on us, but they will go around and find what they can.
Find evidence.
Find evidence, find the potential ally, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so and so.
Okay, let's go.
Hey.
Lucian.
so between the house, between the church and the Burgomaster's house, you always have to go through the main road.
Okay.
Oh.
The main thoroughfare that goes
Ireena. Jakovic. Stay with us.
across
Yeah.
Vallaki, from east to west. Yeah.
What time is it now?
14.
It is no, it is still afternoon. I think. Yes.
For the team B, I think we like when we are not that near to the house and able to see already, can like try to circle it to look for any back doors.
That
Side
means they
door.
somehow they move further, we just slow down, then suddenly we just click off.
Yeah, we're gonna survey outside first, meaning.
I need each of you to make 3 steps. Yeah, I suppose you guys are traveling in a very inconspicuous manner. So everyone make 3 steps.
Stealth. That means it's 3 plus 8.
20. This is
So
23.
this one no advantage, right?
2 more times.
You take a die. Wow,
14 plus 8.
No, they roll it.
They roll.
Team B.
Easier master your expense only.
Walao.
Wow.
Wow.
You try.
If not, how to calculate? I don't know.
Eh,
You just see.
这个是9
So
是6
11 then plus
蓝色的
the step.
9。
10. 10 Here, down there. 10
Plus 10.
Walao eh.
24.
Oh, 20.
Yeah.
40.
16
Same. Just now is 23, 15, 15.
Okay.
About the same.
Okay.
Where got? Now it's got 20 mah. 21, 20,
But 1
14.
Yeah, lah, there are more.
Ah, 21, 20, 14. Go. No, he blend with the road.
Super stealth. What the +10? So high one eh. Double provision.
Okay, now just now was?
Yeah.
18, 24, 24.
I am built for.
double provision 有时要加价。
Let's
我
see.
我刚才
Double
加
proficient, that means plus 6.
plus 6啊，
Your deck so low.
所以 that means 我要再加上那。
Huh? We didn't know, right?
21, 20.
Sorry,
Oh
sorry.
no, this was for the main road or?
No, no, no.
Whoa,
This is for everyone.
Oh,
Why we-
okay.
but
no,
we're not-
we haven't reached the
No,
house
no,
yet.
no,
We haven't reached.
no, this is when you guys are still moving from the
Oh
church to the
shit,
house.
okay. I'm so sorry guys, I take first.
So Draitz, how much is that?
21, this one 21, 20 and 14.
Natural 20.
Which is?
Yeah, you go one by one, very very messy, very messy.
Okay, that's alright.
Okay, so Nessa?
You can roll 3 at once. Okay, so
20.
23.
4, 3,
But your disadvantage ah.
You're right. I need to roll one more time. Okay, the first roll is 10.
Okay, 10.
6,
That's a 6. 3. So the second roll is 6.
13.
5. 8.
Normal lah, a centaur.
King Kong, King Kong, King My arm.
No, not like this.
Can't hide. It's like
Your
it's
roll
like
your dice plus this
cartoon
number
like that,
3.
right? Like everyone hiding properly, then
but you got
hiding like a whole.
disadvantage ah.
You still need
Yeah,
to
yeah,
add
you cannot
No, since he changed his armor no more.
Huh?
Since he changed his armor no more.
No, the
So you roll already plus this number 3.
Disadvantage is not because of centaur, it's because of wearing
But
heavy
you
armor.
also need to
Wearing
plus
heavy armor.
proficiency, isn't it?
So he also got.
I don't know if he got proficient or not lah.
Confirm no lah.
He is proficient in stealth.
Then he
So
plus
it's
5 also.
plus 3 and plus what?
Plus
5. Plus 2.
Proficiency bonus is?
Three.
Mine is
three lah.
plus 3.
So that is plus 6. Yours is plus 6.
No, just now what you roll?
Eh?
Oh,
So
3
there's
plus
9,
3
there's 10, there's
plus 2. 8 low, 8, 9,
Huh?
17.
17 plus 9. Eh?
What plus
Eh,
5?
5 plus 5.
Plus 6 him.
Plus
What
6.
6?
His one is
Proficiency
he got
bonus is 3 already.
proficiency.
Oh. This one is
9,
9,
10,
10,
what is?
23. My one.
The first one is 25, second one is 20, third one is 19.
So this side of the table is good one.
Because we are the stuff.
25, 26.
You are the hope for that side of the table.
25, 20 and 6.
I'm so sorry. I pick up a leaf on the floor and I'm like.
King Kong, King Kong, King Kong.
It's more like Nessa, no matter how inconspicuous you try to be, you're a centaur.
You are only centaur in the town.
Your feet will make this sound.
And the armor making a lot of noise.
And since Lucian changed to breastplate, which is more body, form hugging and quiet. Remember, your paladin used to be a street urchin, okay? So
Okay.
That's why he is
Proficiency itself.
street smart punya paladin.
Aladdin.
Wow.
No longer Paladin.
Street rat.
Aladdin.
Instead of paladin, he
so
is
the one
Aladdin.
that's going to the main door is the three of you.
Yeah.
Yes. And Ireena and
Antics.
Yakovic.
Okay, so fair enough, with your roles and all, the attention is towards the group that's going to the main door.
I meant it, okay? I meant
Actually, we should fail, right?
I'm doing my job properly. What are you doing?
Actually, I want to make sound, but I cannot. I'm too light already.
I just like this only,
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here.
You notice that there are, you're definitely getting the looks from people.
Yeah.
And in fact, even as you walk onto the main road and walk towards the Burgomaster's house, two guards, house guard, begin to approach you. So, Halt!
Halt!
Disappear into the background.
Yeah, while
That's nice.
the rest of you, yeah, okay. And yes, the guards approach the three of you. And
5.
it's like he looks at you and it's like, why are you out wandering in the streets? You're supposed to be going to the watch office and turn yourself in.
5 of them because Ireena copies with them.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those two.
Let me roll.
Never mind, no need to roll for them.
No need to roll.
Bad enough already. No need to roll.
So, what are you going to answer? He is not showing any like aggression or like his weapon is still like he's not like he's just using his tone like more authoritative. So you just wait to see what you're doing. See whether he
We were actually going to the Burgomaster's house to
Confront him.
To clear the
Clear our name.
wants to know what's happening. Why are we wanted?
Find the man
Why are we
himself.
so popular?
Don't find the man
That's-
himself.
if you want to know why you should be going to the if you want to know why the reason is, then you should be going to the watch office. Why are you heading towards the Burgomaster's house? He won't be able to help you.
But Burgomaster is looking for us.
No, just say you have his daughter.
an appointment.
No, the three of you are already out of the picture.
We're not there.
The three of you guys looking at each other.
Distraction job.
Just say your fiction, they will believe you. Just say it.
You're
We
so
actually have an appointment with the Burgomaster.
Can't you see I'm so handsome? Just say your name. Just say your name.
He looks at you.
With the
Make a persuasion.
Come on.
persuasion. Wait, what? Persuasion. Plus 4.
Plus 4. With advantage,
Okay. One more.
Luckily
One more
got-
dice.
4 only. Shit. Change
One more.
Advantage.
Change
Oh,
dice.
change.
Yo, yo.
Careful.
20.
So you
There we go.
Oh, the thing moves lah.
The fish.
Dang. So with your gesture and all,
Let's
seems
go.
to be like a little, and he looks at the rest of you, looking at Nessa, looking at Oligo, Yankovic, and he saw Ireena, it's like gives a nod. I suppose you could ask him. Yes, I wonder too as to why he would make all of you onto the wanted list. I've heard about your
Good deeds.
exploits. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
About your
You even bring back the flower, come back.
Just let Lucian talk.
I've heard about your deeds. Yeah, you know, and some of us question his decision as well. But no matter then, I will escort you to the Burgomaster's house. And she seems to like look around.
Thank you so
He
much for your
seems
help.
like you can see that he's like counting. He's like, okay, I think everyone's here.
Must be like your match already.
I think because the guard already blushing.
Yeah, so like
1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody lah.
the only one that matters is here. Okay.
So you can see that he asked the other guard. The other guard also was looking at all of you and said, counter. He said, yeah, looks like everyone's there, sir. And then when he turned to look at all of you, he said, oh, okay, there they are. I don't notice. Then you notice Yeska was like standing right next to you. He's like,
Why is Yeska there?
you're following us. And then Yeska sort of like runs off, you know.
Which is got
The
The boy.
the boy following us.
The altar boy.
Yeah.
So when the guard turns their back and begins walking and motions for all of you to follow, Yeska sort of like just giggles and then like runs
Our
back
perfection spell.
runs back to the church.
So he pretends to be big lah.
Yeah. Oh my god, I give him like the biggest thumbs up.
Perfection spell.
The boy got potential, the
Yeah.
adventurer.
Luckily befriend him.
So
Good job.
as you walk, you know, seeing that you're
Your
being led by the
apprentice.
guard, the townsfolk sort of like they look a little less tense. So as you walk along the path, you know, and well, that happens. So the three of you, when you separate, as you move into the more darker, like the more not so obvious areas, and then you heard that and when you turn around, that's when you saw the two guards, you know, calling out to the rest of the group, lah. You know. And just as you were leaving, you know, as you were going to hide and all that, you notice Yeska coming to the. I mean, you notice Yeska coming to join the group, and then just sort of like hang around you, you know. And but you notice that there was also someone else with him.
Oh.
And he was like, he's just standing slightly a bit away from Yeska.
What does he look like?
He's wearing just a plain robe. And he seems to just be following Yeska.
Basically, like attire from the church.
Not a tie from the church, just a plain robe.
Okay.
Does he look pale?
No,
You don't recognize the face?
you don't recognize the face, yeah. But it seems that from the way Yeska is like pulling his hand, and it must be somebody that, you know, Yeska knows
Very well.
Maybe his guardian or something.
Yeska friend.
Guardian.
Could be our
Maybe
enemy.
his guardian.
Come now, Ella is inside the house.
Yeah, maybe he goes save us
Yeah,
inside the house.
yes,
Must technically still
MVP,
inside the
MVP.
house.
Save our ass.
I feel that they are distracted. We should
Go now.
quickly.
Now, before we go, I pass you the earthen jar with sleep on.
Now,
Yeah.
you notice that this guy, he has dark hair. And you thought you saw raven feathers like tucked on his head. Like,
Raven.
Description of the dog, the bird.
Yeah.
The black ducks.
No, we don't have any.
Do I recognize this? Looks like anybody that I recognize. No.
Drunken.
he's just somewhat skinny and just very like the way he wears his robe and all that just look very, you know. Oh, sorry, it was it's another, you notice another person with longer hair,
Dark hair.
dark hair. And at first you almost missed it, then you realize that you notice that there's like a couple of dark color feather tied to the hair like that.
It's a guy lah. Ears?
You don't know.
Pointy.
You don't know whether it's a guy or a girl actually.
Ears pointy or?
No, normal. You don't really see the ear because it's like covered by the hair.
Okay. Curious. Might be hunting ravens
What is hunting ravens?
because the feathers there.
Yours is scent and hearing, right?
Yes.
You thought as you move away from the group, so you thought you smell a very sweet scent of lilac.
Why is this so familiar, this description?
I got familiar with no, we
People
didn't.
encounter, somehow some people describe it.
Tall, slim, black long hair, and then there's raven feathers tied to the hair.
Friend.
pale, just normal skin.
Lilac is the flower that we hunt, right?
No, that one is moonburst lily or something.
No, that one is normal skin. Yeah.
Lilac is what?
So
Lilac
It's
is
a lightly.
When we met with this lilac.
I'm not sure. That's why I think.
Lilac is the abandoned home.
no.
Not that one.
No.
then as you try to blend into the surrounding and all that, I suppose because the way the guards were like shouting or calling for their attention and all that, a lot of the passerby, their attention is towards that group as well. So they managed to go a little bit between the alleys, between the houses, and you are moving a little slower because you're trying to not to stand out. Of course, if you run, people definitely notice. And as you take your time and all, you finally arrived at the house that was mentioned earlier. It looked a little grander than the Watcher's house, but the mansion is as large, even bigger, slightly larger, but not anywhere. I suppose due to land constraint as well, they cannot really build any bigger. But you can see that the house is quite grand, and you can see the heraldry, the emblem of Vallaki itself on the gates of the manor. When you actually passed to the front. No, you did not pass to the front, because when you arrived, just imagine that the house is like quite long. It's like this. If this is the front, you guys are somewhere to the back like that. So you don't really see the front. But after having gone to the Watcher's house, the Watcher's mansion, maybe famous mansion, the layout is more or less the same. And you arrive at the gate, and beyond that gate is the backyard, and then only the mansion. There are some servants at the garden, doing work and all that. The gates is closed, and it's about
10 feet?
how high is it? 10 feet?
A little bit more. This one is a
This
little
one more than
12.
3 meter,
More than
3
10
meter around 10 feet like that.
Yeah, somewhere
9 to 10 feet.
slightly a bit shorter than this now. So maybe about 9 feet tall fence.
The gate is
And then
locked.
you heard a car.
So inside the gate there are gardeners working.
More like
Can we tell the gate is locked or not? We can tell the gate is locked, right?
I mean, the gate is not closed. Yeah.
Oh, the gate is not
No.
closed.
I wanted to just see if I can show anything to this one. The gate is not closed at this point in time because it's open, and they are guarded. Not the Burgomaster's people. There are people in the garden attending to the gardens and all that, picking produce or whatnot, And you also notice that in the garden itself, in one corner of the garden that looks like recently planted were the moonburst lilies.
Okay.
And you can see that those flowers are already blooming, and some of the people are like collecting the flowers.
Okay.
You can hear them talking to each other. It's like, I hope they have enough. I hope we are able to collect some more flowers. We are already making the magic run thin. I don't know if you have enough potion to grow more flowers up for what the Burgomaster should be. Baron, yeah, okay. Baron, right?
Yes.
Baron, yeah.
Baron Vargas.
So we will refer to them as Baron. But it's enough for what Baron needs. So yes, I do hope so. It's a pity that he sent a sage to the for questioning. So, otherwise, we could have gone to him and asked for more of the potion. Now we have to wait until they're done with the questioning. Such an inconvenience.
Don't need to feed.
Why must the Baron be so paranoid?
Interesting. Why?
Whispers. Guys, do we have any form of
I have self-disguise.
no, we need to make some distraction to distract these gardeners away so we can just, slip past through the gate and then
I
to
think.
the garden.
Are they distracted enough that we can sneak past? Or
I mean, how tall is the...
Nine.
I think going in
The
is
gate
no
is
problem.
not locked,
The
right?
gate is open.
Open.
The gate is open.
So we can just
Let's just sneak past.
That flower patch is not very far from the gate. In fact, it's just like if you were to just walk in through the gates, they will definitely see you.
that's why we need to create some distraction.
You guys can climb wall.
I guess I can.
It's more of a fence than a wall, really.
Fence.
Yeah.
Not the wall.
Okay, just climb up, drop a rope to let them get over.
Really?
Because
Too visible.
I shouldn't have a problem
Can
scaling
we-
the fence.
Can we put, I mean, like, like those kind of fire arrow? Can we do that?
Huh?
No, I'm just asking.
Oh, shoot an arrow as.
Yeah, I
somewhere.
mean, something like you lit the arrow on fire, then you shoot it. Is it possible? Can we do it something like this?
But why want to do that?
I'm planning to maybe we put a flower there, so when we shoot fire, then it will explode. Then they will get distracted.
Oh,
and
distracted.
Oh, but that,
That's
but you
Wow.
want this distraction is a bit too much. I think probably you just make some illusion to make them go there can
run.
see
And also,
what.
what kind of illusion you want?
One of magic missile. Do I need a target?
of course. You need to see the target. It's just that as long as you see
I think you can
some parts of the
probably
target, then the
create
enemy will hit.
like
Okay, so are there the crow near
a shadow of a person.
near
walking.
the gardeners?
Is it moving?
You did see, like when you look around and all that, you notice
my
that
illusion, yeah. Can it be
there
moving?
is
No, it's still.
a crow.
You can make
looking
sound.
at the three of you.
Or
You can move, but static.
Crow look at three of us. There's a crow looking at three of us.
As all of you were like deciding and all that, when Dao is looking around with the wand in the hand, get this pot shot at any of the crow.
Fucking crow!
And then there's one, a raven, like looking at all of you, and then it seems to like turn its attention towards the gate. And then at the two, this one, then it hops in that direction, hops towards this one, and then and then the crow flies, the raven flies towards the two, and begins to like attack them, like sort of like peck at them.
Kacau. That's
Wait,
that's
what
our.
is
I don't know who controls the crow, but the crow is giving us a
Who's
distraction.
control the raven?
Yeah,
I think I know. Okay, but then
but
let's
there's that is a distraction. There's a
So
distraction for us
by
already.
then, the two at the garden was like, damn ravens again, or crow, whatever, these birds, they're getting more and more of them. Away with you. And they're like, they got very distracted, and then
Let's go.
You hear one of them say,
Bird violence, suddenly.
the birds chasing after the flowers. You must take the flower inside. The bird was like,
Oh my god.
Let's go. Stealth.
Why
so at the moment now, these two people that is very close to the gates, their attention is very distracted with the bird. If you want to go saunter through the open gate,
Yes,
it's now whatever lah.
Yes, let's do it.
let's do it.
Dash. Never. Dash. Can we?
So lah, I think we still stuff lah.
The three of you quickly like. And
Already found the airline.
when you manage to like hide behind some other things and all, and so you
Anyone still want this cake?
Finish it.
Ivan tak makan ni.
Ivan, you got? Tengok.
Wow, that one you must try.
Might
Amazing.
make one.
Usually when they come
I'll
like
clean it
that,
also, I'll go clean.
always have snack one.
Last one must clean.
Amazing, right?
The one finish the last one already.
Last one must save for the best moment.
visible, not that visible.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
It's closing.
Nutella.
What is this?
This is
Nutella.
where?
The fork.
No, this is the
This
behind.
is the garden.
Oh, they're just running to the staircase there.
Oh, we don't have.
Oh,
This is a window.
Yep, there's a window.
There's a window.
Yeah.
This is the back.
This is a door. What is this?
Where are
This is a
The
chimney.
chimney. Oh.
Okay, this one.
Mine is the green one.
I want
I'll
Strahd.
be the green one.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the gate of the garden?
Somewhere behind it. So these are all the plants and all that.
No, right here.
You're like
I mean, following Dao behind, lor. Following him, lor.
Sus.
Roger join the game.
okay. So you know, when you walk through this one, you can see that the door is there. And
Before I head to the door, I will peep from the window.
the window is too high for you.
Then I just
Okay,
put,
lor. I put lor.
I put down the point the window.
Because you being only 2 feet, right? Sometimes I forgot that you were just 2 feet.
So this is big.
Yeah,
A green one.
yeah.
Oh.
Or this is
Purely-
also can, yellow also can. I see Thai.
It's easier to see.
Can.
Okay. So now when you like look at the window, you can see the room inside. It is a kitchen of sorts, and you can see that there's someone at the table. It is the traditional way.
No.
This one is still like that.
So you see someone there, someone here, chopping.
You can use any
You
of
can
these
see another
as
person
somewhat.
like just
Shit.
like going through the door here. So you see there's another door here, another door there.
This is tougher than it looks. Maybe we should come and try.
Is this better? Is this size better
Huh?
than your D20? Is it the
It's okay. Just I actually have all these things here. Like that.
NPCs.
Then you look a bit.
Oh, mommy.
I thought one square is like this. Oh, so this is one. Okay, I understand.
So this actually same 1 inch. 1 inch.
Let's
square.
go and they are distracted.
I just asked Dao, like, so inside how? Got people?
One person. Go try the door.
Okay.
Notice that this other person also just
Walk in or walk out.
Walk out, is it?
just walk into the door beyond.
Okay.
So go try the door. Go try the door.
Then we sneak past.
I'm heading to the door.
Yes.
Is the door locked?
Is the door locked?
Are you going to the door now?
Of course, the door is not
I follow
locked.
guys.
I mean, it's still people.
It's working day. It's still daytime. Working hour. So the door is not locked. So let's just.
Oh, it's not locked. I see staircase. Should we go up?
Yeah, we should hide at the staircase there.
Why we hide? We just straight go up. Burgomaster's room must be up there.
Okay, go.
I
Go.
want-
There's no other path we can follow.
Okay, go.
Probably there could be some secret ledges going down. We don't know. But
Stealth and go up the ladder.
never mind. I want to go find the Burgomaster's secret first.
Steph and go up the ladder. Let's go. Move. Open the door. Go.
Open already? I don't know.
It's not locked, huh?
Oh, it's not locked. And I just.
Everyone freeze. Why?
We go for the
Okay.
second
So
floor.
now, when you look at that stairs,
Why this kind of music? We haven't met Strahd yet. Why only this kind of music? See,
Second
right?
floor.
It's like Burgomaster is not good people.
never mind. I did not bring that map.
Oh!
So we don't go up.
Wait first. Meanwhile, we switch back to the first one.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
invisible wall. Cannot go out.
after
Your party is open. You must ready your party.
Yeah.
Burgomaster mention.
You must gather your party.
Before venturing forth.
Breakfast bar, everybody. Those need to go toilet punya.
Draitz later need to make check.
Oh my
Drinks.
god.
Huh?
Because remember I asked you to make 3 checks earlier, right?
Yeah.
So because of his third check, so Draitz need to make one special roll.
Huh?
Later when he come back, he needs to make a check.
So for the 3 of you, okay, after a while,
5, they got 5.
Oh yeah.
Are we in?
Not yet. The guards
Oh,
soon,
what?
you came to the front of the house. It's like you see the mansion is grander looking than the Watcher's house, but the layout, the shape from the outside looks about the same, and the gates are grander. It looks more polished, and at the main entrance of the fence itself, you see the emblem of Vallaki, which is the Burgomaster's sigil itself. Heraldry, crest. That's the word for it. So the guards sort of like approach the other two, approach some other guards that was like standing watch in front of the compound, said something to them, and the guard just like nodded. And then the guards that was the Burgomaster's guard like looked at all of you, and then said something, and then the guard that was like escorted all of you sort of like pointed to Lucian and pointed to Nessa, and reluctantly, they sort of like okay, nodded, and they opened the gates. And all of you, the townsguard that was escorting you walks back to all of you and said, it seems that the Burgomaster is inside, and he has requested that all of you, the guard says to just wait here for a bit while he informs the Baron. So we'll soon know whether he want to see all of you or not.
Okay.
And it was a very short wait, because right after that, the guard that went in come back outside, and he says to all of you, the Burgomaster will see all of you now.
Okay.
And he leads you into the house.
Hey, can we walk in?
Wait,
What is
I think we are doing it wrong.
doing what? We should wait.
Distraction.
Wait. Yeah, you need to check. Wait. We wait for the moment, then only. We also can get some information first.
Because you guys are escorted in, so I'll just show it now.
Okay. Hey, can
Wow.
So can we walk in what?
Formation.
Make sure like Ireena.
Oh, this is not the kitchen part, this is the front part.
Like we got 4, right? We got
Okay,
4, right?
Lucian in front, man.
Yeah, Lucian in front.
Here, this is the front.
This is the front.
I think Oligo, you can be next to him. I'll be at the back with Yakovic, and then Ireena in the middle.
Yeah, help him to line the. I think we
Yakovic is the Queen of Pain.
No, Yakovic is the
I use
white hair.
Okay.
The Queen of Pain is the boy.
Not there anymore.
They're not there already,
The
man.
boy's not there.
Left
Oh,
already,
okay.
left already.
Oh, left already. Yeah,
So it's like 4. It's like a diamond shape, like. Understand or not? Then Ireena in the middle.
Oh.
So big
Oh,
the token.
Something like that.
I tell you.
I with you, Ireena middle. So you like that, you eh?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay, so the guard sort of like is like this way, and the moment when you enter into the compound itself, to the house, you can see that the entryway has a lot of the moonburst lily that has been tied up into all these shapes, into all these corsage. What do you call this? Wreath, you know?
Yeah.
And they're all like arranged all over. You can even see down the hall.
This looks familiar, I tell you. This looks familiar.
Of course, I believe that you went to get some of the bulbs, right?
Yeah.
It's thanks to you that Trenton was able to duplicate it
Oh,
swiftly.
I heard Trenton is also.
Just for formalities, he's been asked a few questions, but we all know that he has nothing to do with it. I mean, so yes, please.
Okay. Oh, not very fast.
And after that,
Okay.
he motions you to this door here, and then he opens. So that's the So that's sort of like
All of you.
Okay, give me one of that, the base one. Yeah. So more or less like this lah. So you all go in.
You all like what?
That is huge.
This is the party order.
No.
Is it?
You rearrange the party order
Okay.
like that.
There's a fireplace there. And there's a door here.
In this place lah.
This place.
In this
Right
place.
now.
Okay.
Zoom. This one zoom version.
Yeah, this is the couch.
And
I
now
wasn't expecting.
Lego to be this large.
What?
Big already.
No, Lego actually okay. It's the base.
Yeah.
It's the base. Something wrong. Why cannot zoom?
Right, so the guard says that please wait here while the Baron comes down. And no
Do we-
funny business.
Do we hear the commotion in the front? Like or this thing?
No.
Too far back.
Okay, cool.
So
This is the side.
Draitz needs to roll something, right? Yes, you say.
No,
Draitz
settle
will-
the front
it's
first.
okay.
Settle the front first.
And the guard that accompanied you from outside just now excused himself as he went back out to do his patrol. And this is the guard that was like originally guarding outside, and now he's like there, and he's just sort of like waiting at the door in front. And after about 5 minutes of wait, you hear
Hey, what are you doing here?
the guard outside. It's like what do you call this? Clearing his throat. Like, good to see you, Baron. Yes, the guests are inside the room. And you hear his footsteps coming. And soon, you see this elderly, no, not really that elderly, maybe in his
Mid-age.
mid-50s, towards late 50s,
Old man.
Actually, appearance-wise, he looked old. Yes, white hair and everything. He is slightly, slouching forward with a cane walking. Seems like someone who is like in poor health, so to speak, or looks like a little fragile. But despite his physical appearance, looking old and having a cane and all that, you can see that his eyes are still like very calculative, like there's that look that he's still very much aware. And when he sees all of you, the first thing he did was like look towards Ireena, and then he smiles, he said, and then looks to all of you and says, so the travelers, so the guests have finally decided to show themselves after being making themselves scars for the last couple of days.
Scarf?
Scars, I see. Like you guys
Disappear.
vanished for a good 2 days. And I thought here that you were just going to run off. So, you suddenly just like looking at all of you. What were you doing at Fiona's mentioned earlier?
Fiona, who's that?
Fiona. Never heard of his name before.
Oh, don't play coy with me. My guys mentioned my guys. No. I was told that there are some. I was told by some that all of you were seen socializing with Lady Watcher herself. And now suddenly all of you come running to me.
No.
You don't recall?
Actually, we come from Trent Tower.
You guys came from the church.
Actually, yeah, we came from the church. I mean, from the Trent Tower that go to the church because we don't know where's your house. That's why we go to church asking for the house.
And you mentioned the church. She looks a little. You can see that there's a sudden look. That conflicted look, The church. And then he's like, look behind a bit towards the guard. The guard is still like outside. And he seems to like just sort of like look around and let's just say this is the guard, right? So this one looks around, step for a bit. So all of you inside can see that he's like looking around and he walks in and then he just close the door behind him.
He alone He alone inside with us.
Alone with all of you.
Huh?
With all of you, yep.
And closed door. Hey, like then like come tell us.
As much as he looks at all of it, then he looks at Ireena again and he's like,
Come tell us.
I will
Where are we wanted?
for you later. He looks at Ireena, another more important things. And then he looks at all of you and said, you said you were at the church. Did you meet with Father Lucian?
Wait. Before that, we want to cast another.
No, I cannot just cast like that, already.
Huh?
I cannot just cast like that. I mean, like, you want him to see me casting a spell?
No, because I think you want to tell us secret.
Just tell him.
But this is not safe.
Just tell him. Yeah, just tell him.
Just tell him. We wanted to see Father Lucian, but he was in his room.
Come on, parents, feel the pain.
Spill the tea,
Feel the pain.
We just want to know why are we wanted.
Yeah, why are our faces on the posters around town?
Of course, because for that matter, I asked for all of you to meet me 2 days ago, but you never showed up.
The thing is, you never invite us. I don't know, you're looking for us.
Inside check. Inside check.
He
Like
mentioned.
that.
Go to the inside check.
Okay. Come on.
Got one day tak?
20.
Oh,
21.
21. Don't lie to me,
You
man.
can see that he's like. Oh, I forgot to describe one more thing when
Okay.
all of you entered the house earlier. there were portraits, much like Lady Fiona's place. You know, there are portraits of
Yeah.
the family and all that.
Yeah.
And one thing that you noticed was that there were a few portraits of like a few different generations, and when the different lineage of the Vallakovich family and all that. And you notice that when you meet Baron Vargas in person, already, that there's some striking resemblance between him and maybe the portrait of maybe 2 generations ago, and then maybe another portrait of 6 generations ago.
Oh shit. Okay.
So Fiona and Baron is related.
No. It means that he's immortal lah.
Are they immortal, or you know,
Doesn't age
the
your genes.
the
Skin
no, in the sense that the gene pool is so narrow that the same face will come again.
Yeah. Photostat.
Copy paste.
Basically,
He must have very clever face.
Yeah.
And also when he was talking about Father Lucian, you can see that there's that look of concern on his face, actually, like more like very troubled. And
then I also tell. I know if someone tell you something.
Someone visited yesterday, right?
he looks. What's there now?
Someone big visited you.
VIP.
No, not him. I visited
Father Lucian. So are you trying to lie or are you trying to?
I do not know that Father Lucian had a visitor. I guess he's not been telling the truth then. I mean, he hasn't been telling everything, but he looks at all of you and says, can I really trust all of you? If the guard says that you've been doing quite a few things for the town, are you really sincere? You know?
It's true, all of it.
I took the lily that I put. This is one of us.
No. I heard from the sage that you all helped in finding a better strain of the lily, so that you can have a better, samples than the one that was procured before. And to that, I'm really grateful.
Yeah, all we did so far is only to help the town. And then we returned to find our faces plastered all over.
We are the friend of Vallaki.
Saying that we are wanted. Why? Surely it cannot be because we were late, as you said.
Oh, I think he want to meet us, but not openly. Maybe.
See what he did?
No,
Of
because
course, all of you did manage to come back, and I am just the reason why I put out all those posters is to make sure that the people knows that disobedience will not be tolerated. But of course, I am a merciful sovereign, and I know that eventually, all of you will come back.
But why you say that, but why at the same time you also capture some of the townsfolk?
Capture? No,
Not
of course
capture,
not.
but bring them in for questioning just for our sake?
Well, of course, it was just to see whether, some other, what's that word?
Sympathize.
To rule out some other, what's that word?
companion.
Spy.
Intention, if all of you really did leave Vallaki and not to come back, and if there's something that's happening behind closed curtains and things like that, you can see that he is a little paranoid. an insight earlier in this one. And the way he talks, he seems to be like a person of fragile ego. Like he's like complimenting himself, but also at the same time, questioning the things that not questioning the things you do, like
Yeah.
knowing that you already do this, but then when you disappear, so he suspected that you are all have something to hide from him.
Yeah.
So I would rather have heroes that can be upfront and the people can see rather than skulking around at the back.
But before that,
We
I
have
want
done
to
no such thing.
ask you a big question first. Are you friend or foe with? Then inside check.
Okay. Well, when you say that, he looks quite offended and preposterous kind of expression.
Yeah.
So, I am the law. I am hope. I am Vallaki's savior. Do your part and find joy. Remember, all will be well.
Like, okay, need to roll.
You can do no, but already can see that
He
paranoid
want-
already, ma.
He wants to
he got
feel
a
that,
fragile ego, like.
But I don't know, he's still working with.
Huh?
or maybe he just want to see himself as the hero. Even if he's capable or not, he also not sure.
So roll first.
By
roll first.
capturing the savior.
It's up to you.
So need,
He's saying
you
it.
doing inside check lah.
Inside check lah.
He's doing inside check.
But I think he himself
Roll
believes he is
Yeah.
I think he himself believes he is the hero.
Is he possessed?
No.
He is
21.
just ego only.
Okay.
Oh, he
Genuinely.
it seems that he really believes that he is the hope of
Yeah.
Vallaki. And then you can see that he's more like he felt there's that look of indignation as to like, why you did not listen to me? Why did you not listen to my
But you never tell us.
he did. He
He did.
did tell the guards to tell you to
Yeah, he did tell us to wait.
But
Wait, what?
But
To
technically,
wait
to wait
in
at the
the
inn.
town, no? Don't do
it is
anything.
not a very clear order. Right? The
He
guards
said
didn't
something.
suggested us.
No, the guard did say something like,
What?
answers don't because they're busy and answers don't go around to
Okay,
stay
okay.
in the town like that.
Anyway, that's behind. So we are here now. So what do you want from us?
Okay, I got the old word from my hometown. Enemy of my enemy is my friend. I think we have our common enemy target. I think we should work together.
Well, you have proven yourself to be quite helpful to the to the cause of the town, and in fact that is something that I would like your help with. And then suddenly he realized something, and then he looks, what? I noticed that you are 3 people short.
Are we?
Are we?
You should say that.
Where's another tree?
Lying without batting an eye, man.
I suppose can't be helped. Maybe they are hiding somewhere. And only the 3 of you that looks presentable enough.
Only 3 of us look presentable.
Five.
Avoid eye contact.
This is my proposal. I will clear your name, announce that you are in fact even befitting to be called
Hero.
heroes of Vallaki. whether there's something that you can help me with. Since you came from the church earlier, and you met you did not meet with Father Lucian. There's something that needed to be done.
Okay.
Something was stolen from the church. The bone.
The bone.
What?
Not the bone.
What was stolen?
A relic.
Listen first.
That I was told is vital in keeping the town safe.
Did I mention?
Father Lucian did not tell me more, but what I was told by him during morning service is truly, if it's really real, then I would need someone to look into it, to find and retrieve this relic.
What is this relic?
Come on now. Also in the room.
Because Father Lucian, since you did not meet with Father Lucian,
Yeah.
I wonder. Well, the relic is a bone of sort.
Went to grave rock.
I do not know what kind of a bone this is, but according to Father Lucian, he said that it's the bone of Saint Andrew himself.
Saint what?
Saint Andrew. That's the name of the church actually.
St. Andrew Church.
Saint
Bone of
Andrew.
the St. Andrew.
And
We can find back the bone. Link.
as someone who is very vital in keeping the town safe and keeping everyone happy, it is my responsibility to look to ensure that such relic are returned. Of course, all of you are going to do this for me, yes?
Yes.
Don't say
You are not there, you are not there.
We will try to look for it, but we don't know.
No promise.
We don't know where to find this bone.
Well, you have to start back at the church. Ask questions.
Wait,
What you've done before.
what
Yeah,
is
very
Father
possible.
Lucian?
Well, he did not tell me everything, and
Do you think he's a
seeing that he spoke highly of all of you, so perhaps he will be more willing to open up more. But to me, well, one of the reasons why I wanted all of you to be, within arm's reach is so that I could ask about this. And since you're already here, so I would have to let the guards, apprehend you, so that I can get you to help Vallaki, willingly or not.
Purpose putting the wanted poster lah.
That's why I said.
Ask him remove first. Ask him remove.
We will help you, but in one condition. Remove the wanted poster
Oh, of
at
course.
once.
As I
No, this
mentioned
is one of
earlier.
the one already.
One of the criteria already.
We do want to help you, but we are not working for you.
I came right back and I.
Oh, black and white.
Business woman.
Black and white contract.
They are no books.
When is disappear? Any like written proof was from?
Of course.
Can we request a written black and white
Document.
written proof document?
Declaration, public declaration.
Saying that we are helping.
We need a John Hancock.
Well, Vallaki, the people of Vallaki always listens to me, and It's just a simple matter of telling my guards to just bring down the posters, and I will just issue forth a command stating that you are no longer wanted. In fact, I will even do that now. And he sort of opens the door, and then you can see him telling the guards, inform the rest that you can bring down the posters and just issue a statement saying that it was a big misunderstanding.
Okay. Then other than this bone, you want us to look for? I mean after the closing the door after closing the door. Other than the bone that you want us to look for, is there any other requests? I don't think you want to look just to look for the bone, right?
Of course. Since I'm vital in ensuring the safety of the town, and since all of you have conveniently,
Help.
what's the word? Make yourself available,
Now we are buying time
and
in B.
this is just a matter of ensuring that all will be well in town. Father Lucian will not tell me more, and I have a feeling that this relic is of utmost value and importance for the safety or for the wellness of the town. So I will need you to have a look at it. So you can see that he's like more, he knows that Father Lucian is not telling him everything. And since Father Lucian has talked highly about all of you, so he says that since all of you have conveniently appeared, why not?
I mean, just need to look for Father Lucian himself.
Start from Father Lucian there.
Ask Father Lucian about what
There's
happened.
no other hidden agenda.
Doesn't seem like it. But you all noticed earlier that when he looked at Ireena, he did say that I will deal with you after this.
Okay. Another question then. What you want to do with the bone after we found it?
Well, you'll be celebrated as heroes, of course. Isn't that what you want?
No.
No.
Nevertheless, Vallaki means heroes, and with the festival coming soon, it comes in another 2 more days, you should have enough time to find the bone then. relic. Then, and it will be a good time to also introduce all of you as the savior of Vallaki. It's a win-win situation for both of us, yes?
We want guarantee that.
No. I asked myself.
Yeah.
How do you approach?
I mean,
Can you add one more condition?
Of course you cannot lah.
Out of character, guarantee Ireena's
Very simple.
freedom.
And also,
Our
get
freedom
what I said, absolve us from one future crime.
Very simple.
sorry, that one cannot.
Because we are already doing it now.
No, very simple. Because he is the kind of man who wants to keep people who he thinks is useful at reach. That means he will try to bound us. We need a guarantee to let him know that we will only do your deed if you promise us freedom, each and every single of us, including
Include
Ireena.
Ireena.
Okay, that one I understand.
Yeah.
I was going to ask about that next already also. I say that.
We don't
okay,
need
so
the
wait,
fame, we don't need
among
the
the,
fame,
among
right?
the 3 of us, right? So at least we clear what he want, right? What he asked, right? Basically, it's like to go and find back the relic, right?
Because we don't know next time he will issue another warrant again. Just to
okay.
catch you out.
Anytime
Find
want
inside.
some things to be
Anytime,
done.
warrant wanted again.
But if we've already been labeled as heroes of Vallaki, right? I don't think you will do the same thing.
Okay, because
okay.
I mean,
not the heroes.
I know you keep looking at Ireena, but
He wasn't like always looking, just like you notice that only at the beginning when he meet all of you, notice that Ireena is with you. It seems that there's something that he wanted to say, but he paused on that.
Okay.
So it seems that this issue with the relic is more important, that he can even talk to you. I talk about this later.
Okay, I understand.
I mean, we will help you if it can weaken our same enemy. I mean, that's our goal too. But if we would like to have like a more
Immunity.
not immunity, like friend of Vallaki like that.
No lah, like guarantee that
I mean,
what
not
you did won't happen again in terms
because
of
we
like,
don't like to
not
treat
putting
us like this.
criminal, like
Yeah.
wanted, putting us as a criminal when you need to summon us in the future. Can you guarantee that?
You can summon us just like friends.
Just send us a message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we see if your quest involve like weaken our enemy, then we will do it.
Well, of course, as I mentioned earlier, it was just a mere misunderstanding. I requested for a meet with all of you, yet you decided to go gallivanting out to God knows where, and I am quite slighted with that. But nevertheless, since you have, personally come to see me today, that itself shows some merit.
Yeah.
I will remember that.
Okay.
And I've also informed the guards earlier that the wanted posters and instructions are to be taken down and statement issued.
No more next
Remember
time.
that as long as we are respectful of each other, if you are what, as long as you don't what's that word? You don't FFK me lah.
Break his trust lah.
Yeah.
Can like I want to ask about like
We want us.
You can see that this man is also a little. It's not petty, but in a way that due to his ego and all that,
Very
he
judgmental.
was.
but he seems confident
Because you are in front of him already,
Yeah.
ma.
No,
And
but
confident lah.
he alone with us in the same lock room. I mean those rooms.
He's the Burgomaster.
He's a noble, of course.
You don't think he will kill us? Kill him?
Why?
I don't know. He looked confident enough
because
to walk
if
in.
you all kill him, you all are the one in trouble, not him.
But I think he don't want to. I mean he don't want to.
You have to think like a noble.
They are rich people.
Let
But
me
I mean,
see,
at least with his
let me
gut
see
inside, right?
what insight he has about this.
Only oligo are not.
So
I mean because usually like I mean in my old kingdom, usually like the novels show got like bodyguard together one. Even go to private or what, the bodyguard will
Maybe this
but
message he
I'm
delivered
just-
to us, he don't want to let other people hear leh.
that's why I think
no, I will just be straightforward with you. Since you have made it easier that I don't have to send my people to go and apprehend you, and you have made yourself available by coming to see me personally. So at least on my part, to show that I'm sincere,
Okay.
hence I come and meet you as friends, as guests
Yeah,
here in
like a
the
direct channel, right? Yeah, that would be good.
Jenny is super confident.
Of course.
这就绑架他啊！
He has nothing
No,
to
just
worry.
keep talking.
He got nothing to
Just keep
lose.
talking. Like, so I think we can
Okay.
close off this first matter.
So let's go to the second matters.
As for the matter of Ireena here, you mentioned
Yeah.
the name Ireena. My dear, why do you go gallivanting with all this, people who lives, what's that word? Not a difficult life, living dangerously, yes.
Okay.
You do not belong to be in the wilderness. If it's the safety of Vallaki that you need, you can just you need but to just come to me. You know that you are always welcome here. And you were made known to your father when he was still alive years ago. You can see Ireena looks a little like she's like Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Yes, and this disguise that you're trying to put so unbecoming of you. Why hide your glorious locks, making them looking more common? Nevertheless, your friends are about to embark on this quest to look for the relic. It may be dangerous. I would suggest that maybe you can stay at the inn while you wait for them. I will have more guards, station more guards in the inn if you are afraid of attracting unwanted attention. Is that what you say? No, if you fear for your safety while your friends are away. And then he looks at all of you and you have my word on this. Ireena is not to be harmed. She is a very respected guest here in town.
And she can make her own decisions.
What's with the rumors about he wants to marry Ireena to his son?
But that rumor only comes from one source.
But I think I got one question now. I should be asking.
Ask away. We already don't have Draitz, so you will be the weird question guy. Usually you're asking weird questions, so now you.
Now the most important thing we settle already, the main objective. So now it's like wherever you want to ask is to drag time for team B and D.
So ask away, weird questions.
Just now you mentioned about Fiona. Actually, how's your relationship with her and with
Lady
Watcher?
Watcher.
Yeah, lady. Because actually we don't know her. You just mentioned that.
You might say she talks some shit about you.
Is it your old friend?
Yeah. No, keep it first.
Oh, keep it first. Okay.
Professional.
Okay. Onion thread.
Yeah.
Is it your old flame?
Old flame.
I just don't want you to be hearing the wrong things about the town from Lady Watcher herself. As you know, place like Vallaki, where there are nobles who how should he put this? With me being the Baron, yes, there will always be nobles beneath me that would, eye my position with great interest.
Oh, politics?
I'm sure it's something that adventurers like you would find most unentertaining. And
What, the ladder is chaos or something like that?
only with the leadership of Vallaki, someone like me would ensure that the town remains safe from the clutches of the Count himself. The devil.
How did you keep it safe?
Actually, how long did you
How do you manage to
rule this? I mean, not like how do you
Be in power.
in power? Not in power. Like how long
become
did
the
you rule
Burgomaster?
The Burgomaster here.
Of course, the Vallaki has been,
Herited.
have been.
Hereditary.
You were the barony of Vallaki was. I would say he would say that the town is named after my family, the Vallaki. And this barony was given to my family a long time ago by King Barov himself.
Because I noticed that all the portraits outside just look like you.
You can see that he snorts and he's like, make a charisma check.
Yeah.
Low high.
Charisma check.
Negative.
Christmas just so yeah.
Kamu 来了。
What's that?
What?
Goes to show how little, or rather, you can see that he was about to say something about you, but then he changed his mind. It goes to show how great and mighty the Vallaki bloodline is. That every, throughout the generations, we can still maintain a certain grandeur and a certain look in all of throughout our blood.
Oh, do you want to introduce your ancestor to us?
He seems a little bit.
Yeah, we are interested.
Proud.
You, I mean,
So
Like
he goes
call
on
him already.
to give a quick intro
Family tree.
about family tree, and despite the face looking similar at first glance, and when you are at the portrait and you look carefully and all that, there is a slight difference.
Okay.
It's just that main feature really at first glance look
Very obvious.
very obvious, but then when you look and then the names are also different, and you can see the telltale subtle sign that they are actually different person.
Okay.
But that striking similarity is quite scary for you.
very strong.
Very pure, very pure, very pure, very pure. Yeah.
So as that happened, the talk now is a bit more laid back really.
Okay.
The Baron is, seems that it's quite
Know you, know me.
His ego is being lifted, so he happy already.
you show interest in
He's happy to
in
share.
the clan.
In the stuff that he's proud of.
You have sort of like come to him instead, rather than he having to chase after
Yeah.
you. So
I know how to handle my supervisor.
so good. So while all this is happening, right,
Okay.
now to the back.
Finally.
Draitz need to roll up.
I thought got a big fight, but
Yes, Draitz, you need
So
to
the mood so changed so
you need to
suddenly.
make a dexterity check.
Huh?
Hey, change map.
That D20, is it?
Oh, this parent surprised me with
No, like, I wasn't expecting a fight though.
Huh?
Like 170.
17. D20, right? Plus 4. Yeah.
Good lah, I was still using that digital dice.
I don't know.
Better go home lah.
No, you just see your plus 4. Dexterity is. Then this one plus 4 lah. Hey, wait. Is that?
Dexterity is plus 4.
Correct. Ability modifier. So you roll, then you plus 4 for the number lah.
Got proficiency. His dex got proficiency.
No lah, that's all.
By right. Look.
That's my pure dex.
Oh.
Dexterity. Oh, check.
So he got 17, right?
Check no.
Okay, so when all of you were like crossing in, Draitz, you kick something.
What?
On the base of the stairs as well. So you were at the
Correct.
It's 17 or 17.
You need an 18. BC.
How long do I need to?
So chill first. The person that was here suddenly like he didn't look up. He sort of like just chopping and all that, and he suddenly and he just like without even looking up, he said, "For the last time, Isaac, you need to be careful."
For the last.
For the last time.
Last time.
For the last time.
Did I hear and did I notice did I hear the voice of that person who walked out of the room just now? No, right?
No, did not.
Yeah.
You can see that this guy's annoyed and he stopped. So, what are you going to do? At the point? So he was like just jumping after that. When you kick something, you go like, "For the last time," he's like, "You have to be careful. You might break something."
I want to answer him, but I don't dare to answer him. Of course, you guys keep going lah.
I just keep going.
Then maybe I make a distraction. I make a like sound here. No, I just make a sound here. So he will get distracted by the minor illusion, the sound that I made, and then we kill you out.
Is it enough?
So, if you want, because minor illusion is a spell,
Oh, okay, for cast time.
No, need to verbal, is it?
Is
that's
it?
right. You let me
yeah.
check it.
So if he might hear
Yeah.
you casting spell,
I think it's not. I think minor illusion is just gesture. I think.
I will.
Oh yeah, it's just
I know you
Just
should- I
gesture
can-
only.
gesture and
okay.
a little bit of material.
Okay.
Okay.
Then can.
So
Then can.
with that in mind, yeah, I just need to see whether you need to verbally say something or not. Okay, so
Do
you
some
managed to
mouth.
make that sound. So what kind of sound are you going to do?
Yeah.
Glass breaking. Is there any window here? Oh, I cannot see.
There's a door there.
There's a door.
There's a door. There's a
No,
window.
because he's looking at the glass, I don't think. Maybe something falling.
Okay.
It quite loud, as loud as
Okay,
possible.
so you make sound.
The potato falls to the ground.
Here?
Yes.
Okay. So we start sounding. Huh? What is that? It's only a bang. Why did I laugh? I think now that I think about it, it was on the table. Crap.
On the table.
I mean, the stack of paper. The rest of it.
Second floor is at the.
So no more second floor.
I do not have that map.
So can we like?
Show
Right, we-
Hey, actually,
can
this
get
is
your
an
mind.
opportunity. He did this. You can like sneak into the
But we
other
don't know,
room.
The other room got another
Okay,
person.
so
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you reach upstairs, okay, since you all decide to go up the stairs, you can see that the hallway, there's a long hallway right in front of you, and this hallway is lined with portraits.
What kind of portrait? Can we see who's on the portrait?
There's no name on the portrait up on this floor, but you can see that there are like portraits of a few different men especially, lining up the walls left and right. And at first glance, it looks as if like, it is the same person.
Come on.
But then when you scrutinize properly, it's like, oh, it's actually different. And most
He
of
got
the
one very big mole on here.
Every generation have one.
On the same side.
Same mode.
on the portraits to your left, where it is against the wall, you can see that there are the person is not alone. There's always like a wife of sort.
Of a family
yeah.
like that lah.
Not even a family, just like the spouse.
Spouse.
And
But different spouse, is it?
different spouse, yes.
Ah.
And when you if you're going to scrutinize it also up close, with Dao there as well with his perception, it looked different. Again, that first
understand.
glance looked eerily similar, but then after that when you look closely, it's not.
Oh, this was one. Could this be the Burgomaster?
It's different into some
Most
sort of-
probably.
Question. Does the spouses look pretty?
Look
Good, yeah. Look pretty.
Yeah.
Then Pete would be like,
Well, not all of them are like. Some-
kind of person.
Some are beautiful.
I'm not.
There's something.
No.
Okay. Some are beautiful. Some looks even like here macam tu pun boleh ke? Okay, so when you come out, I haven't done this in a while. Sorry.
I think this
No
most
problem.
probably is the Burgomaster. Probably this is his ancestors.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We memorize the mole.
Let's look out for the portrait which seems like always been clean or something. Anyone?
The one that is presentable lah.
Okay, there's a door immediately right here.
Okay.
Okay. Then there's another door further down here.
I could be
Oh my god.
So these are the windows, and there are portraits on the window here. These are mostly like looks like younger people and some family members and all that. But the portraits on this wall here, this is where the one that looks like the same.
Okay.
Okay. It was around this time that you hear sound coming from this side. Let's just put something here now. Sorry, Ivan. You hear sounds coming from this part is like, you know, you thought you hear someone's voice saying that guards, make sure not make sure guards. What did he say just now? You hear a voice, like a very authoritative voice, saying that, you know, bring down the posters and
the Burgomaster just mentioned.
it was and issue a statement that it was just a misunderstanding, something like that. So you hear this.
They know is
That was
Vargas
fast.
the wanted.
They
don't
just
know.
hear that lah.
We didn't send a signal to them.
Not check.
Oh, okay, still yapping still yapping.
So the sound comes from this area here.
It's a good whole thing.
What?
There's another
do a lot of
room
things.
and-
Yeah.
and,
They got a lot of time.
no, because understand that you guys come
Arrive first.
straight to the house.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
one have to sneak around, and not sneaking
Takes time.
time. I mean, you walk in sneak mode before in Skyrim.
Actually, I believe he got a lot of ancestor lah.
What is this achievement? What is this achievement?
Yeah, we just like, oh, what did he do? Oh, this guy. Okay, continue.
Okay, so
In the meantime,
Can we
try this door.
try the door?
Is it locked? I'm just like this.
this first door, it's not locked.
I'm just gonna like try to push probably like a slit.
But no help one.
When you push it a little bit,
Like a cushion.
No sound, right?
But if kena, still kena.
smells
Yeah.
a little mildewish. Very like the room beyond that is it felt humid.
Oh, like nobody has moved.
No, humid.
Humid only.
And when are you going to peek inside?
Yeah, through the slit that I made in the middle.
Yeah. Well, from where you are standing, when you look, that means you can see that the door opens this way. Okay, so you can see this side. You can see that there's a little cabinet with a little mirror on it, and you can see towels folded up.
Hear anybody inside?
No,
like
it's
walking?
Empty.
Empty.
Try to see in the mirror, see I see any reflection on it.
Any reflection on the
Yeah,
You
mirror?
can see from the mirror that further down the room is quite narrow, and at the end there you can see that there's like a divider, and you recognize such dividers, and you realize that this could be like a bathroom or something,
Oh,
and that could be the reason why this room felt humid.
oh.
And the mirror also, just using, it's not anything different. There's another door right across the mirror there.
I share bathroom.
Probably. I just whispered, guys, this is
Okay.
could be a
If the
shared
door
bathroom.
makes any difference, then it should be here.
Oi, that door looks macam
More atas.
more atas. Let's go try that door.
Yeah, I think this one could be this guest room.
I don't know.
I will be
I will try
staying
this
at the
door.
corner here to always pay attention.
I will
Want to know?
Look out.
look out. This door. Should I?
Yeah, since my perception is
Masuk
good.
from the toilet.
Okay. I'm gonna open this door.
Let them do the sneaky stuff.
So as you open that door and all, Dao, you hear some footsteps from downstairs, like coming up the staircase.
Let's go.
Actually, it's just gently close the door and look at me.
You hear sounds of footsteps, like heavy set footsteps,
A lot of step.
And it's like walking just to this
Wait,
way, and then like walk further down, and then seems to be like walk back You hear the footstep walk back, and then
What?
sort of like you know.
Lose some water. Lose some water. I don't have what? In the toilet.
You just sound it.
Don't do anything.
So you can see that you hear the sound as if like, you know, because there's windows and all that and it's still bright, you can see the shadow from under the door, right? You stop and then it continues like walking over the ground like that.
Wait,
Try the other door. Try the other
Yeah,
door.
got question because my family is with him. Actually, I know where's the location of family.
Within 100 feet should be okay.
It's would you know? You haven't mentioned in the spell.
No, you
but
cannot
I
know
would-
where is
yeah.
it, but you know
you can
it.
try to reach.
Oh,
You can reach for it.
Focus on talking, are you? Just need to send the signal when we're done, only, that's it.
I like
try this
Inching
one.
Lucian. You take over. I want to do
When
something.
you open the door, it seems to be like that. The room beyond.
Yeah.
Again,
Give us a tour of your house.
Yeah.
See, got people here, got people or not.
It sounds quiet.
Let's go.
So
Just
when you
open up.
open this door,
Go back out
this
and
door goes open this way, opens against the wall.
Okay. Now.
The moment across it, diagonally across it, you see another large mirror, and the mirror is reflecting towards across it, and you see like there's a dresser table and all that.
So it's a room lah.
It's a room, and it seems like it is a dressing room of sorts.
walking wardrobe.
So.
And from your corner there, you see another door at the corner here.
What? There's another door.
And
Looks
also-
like Ming's
There's another door
Walking
here.
closet. Walking closet.
in the bedroom.
Want to try this one? Yeah, just try. This is less conspicuous.
Yeah.
There are two doors here.
What's there?
I don't want to go in. I'm outside there.
So from where you see earlier, it seems that it's one straight wall like that.
Wow, why got so many doors?
Hello? How big is the room?
No, this is the door.
This is a big house, guys.
So how?
Bungalow.
Which door are we trying?
Let's try both. You open one, I open one.
Okay. Again, testing. See, got locked or not first.
Okay, so that
Here and-
that door, the one that Draitz is standing in front, it is locked
Oh.
because you can see that the lock is from
Yeah,
the other
that's
side.
Okay.
Whereas the other one,
Any
when you
lock?
open that one, it is the toilet.
Again?
So
Toilet? So many
This is a bathroom.
Bathroom, toilet.
That one is just a hole for it to sit.
Different.
To sit.
Oh, this is the loo.
The loo.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
the
tree,
one for
the
you to
tree.
shit.
So,
The tree.
so I'm guessing this might be connected to the other room.
This one,
This
yes.
door.
Yes.
Do we have lock picks? No, right? We don't have.
Both
You
of
have.
you should
You-
have.
Wait.
Yes.
Yeah, I do have a.
bro, what's your job?
Both of you
job,
are broke.
What's your class?
I will help him by giving advantage by sticking my ears
What's
to
your
the
class,
door to listen
What's your
for
this one? You got this one, right?
people.
You got the teeth.
Okay.
I will give him advantage by helping him. I'll help him listen.
Time to
Stop it.
roll.
Alright,
Some look
roll
like the
roll
Lucian last
for
time. Yours.
pick your lock.
Wait, ah.
No.
Tick two.
Lock.
This two is.
I think
You should see
I
a
don't think
double.
for you have expertise, so it doubles.
Is it the same?
So I just.
Let me double check.
That's right. Eh?
Oh, start hand lah.
So, hand.
It's not hand, right?
Yeah.
With these
No,
two.
yeah.
So should be.
Yeah, so our friend is past 7.
Let me see the picture
If
again.
you have proficiency, that means should be plus 11 here.
If you have expertise, that means it's plus 6. Or let me see it.
I have one star beside it.
You have 2 stars for
Oh, yeah.
these two, so that means you have a plus 10.
So I just try.
Eh?
Let's try.
Where's the dish?
No, for
Why you look at me?
No.
this one is down.
Hey, I think not
Eh,
night of hand
yeah.
lah. Just direct these two
Yeah,
only.
this one is plus
Ah.
10.
Yeah, plus 10. So it is 13, no?
Oh, so mine is plus 8 lor. Right, you just plus 10 lah.
Got advantage on the team.
Oh,
You're helping, right?
I'm
Oh, you
helping.
got advantage.
So I don't need to roll lah.
Ah,
I'm just
Roll
helping.
Advantage
roll
on the
time.
Roll one,
Advantage,
roll one.
Hey, don't forget your.
but I'm not using machine. I directly in front of the door.
Actually, you can.
Three and four.
18! Just now 18!
No,
Wow.
it's 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
4 plus 10 is 14.
14. 13.
You ask.
Wait.
This one whose dice, ask them to change.
Is this a shit?
Change dice, change dice.
I think it's a.
So you
yeah.
try to unlock it. It is unsuccessful.
Can try again? No. So is that
I can try. Yes.
So
okay, cast over the door.
has
Why
that,
not?
has
But
that
you need to see.
happened?
Wait.
You hear this door like being turned.
Oh, huh?
Someone.
Anyone outside?
Wait, I'm outside here or what?
I didn't realize you're outside there.
Yeah, he's outside.
I'm
okay.
always outside there to.
Okay, well, if you're outside there while they were doing that, you hear the footsteps. Dum, dum, dum.
Calm down.
If he's coming back, I will come back to this room. The door is slightly open one.
So you hear the footsteps stops instead of going down, and he like see that. It's like standing in front. He walks here.
When the moment,
And
I
then
think
you
the
hear
moment I hear Dao says, "Oi," you rush back to the toilet, the shower room first. But rush back first.
And then as that happened, you hear this very gruff voice asking, "Milady, do you need any help inside?"
Milady! I'm not female.
Use your.
I don't know whose voice I want to pick.
Okay, I will do.
The sound is like coming from here. you see.
I will go to the door there, open a little bit to imitate the
Oh, you want me to use my
constipation.
The weapon is over here. though.
Yeah, I know, but no different from the door, mah. So it's like that kind of sound.
Roll a deception.
Deception is
Die lah, you.
+3. Oh no, 9 + 3, 12.
You don't sound so good in there. Are you sick? I mean, are you hurting or something?
I do a minor illusion, loud farting sound.
Farting or diarrhea.
You see that? There's a footstep go back to. Oh, pardon me, my lady. Excuse me.
I wish I didn't hurt them.
You hear the footstep go away and then like go back down,
I go back. I just whisper, "I feel so sorry for the lady."
I think you can try again the door. Maybe Pierce will do it.
Or try the one in the main hall.
I'll try.
Checking. So can I use my mage hand, cast it on the other side of the door? On the other side of the door.
What if you got people on the other side?
They cannot see also.
It's
His
visible.
mission is invisible. Since he go out.
Technically can lah.
So
Because it's locked at other side mah.
as you went back out, you hear some animated talking happening downstairs.
So they
Seems
need
that the
to
people downstairs
teach you
were
not.
saying that
Talking about lineage lah.
No, that means down here, like Oligo
Currently
Sakaing the Burgomaster lah.
in the kitchen.
Oh, kitchen.
Oh.
They're all at the front of the house. This one is at the back.
Oh, this is the stairs just now you go up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, straight away toilet already.
It's in the back of the house, man. Correct.
Toilet.
So basically the
Toilet after makan at bottom there.
No, it's out. No, the kitchen is here. Toilet is
I'll extend a bit.
to the left a bit, man.
Huh?
There's another room.
There's
here,
another
actually.
room here, man.
Oh, go up and
No,
down
the
like
bottom, the bottom
Yeah,
here is
yeah.
the kitchen mah.
This
Yeah,
room,
yeah,
this
yeah,
room.
Yeah, you see,
that. So basically it's here now.
the kitchen, the toilet is here, man.
Yeah.
The kitchen is here.
This
So you're
area.
actually here now.
But
They're here.
the stairs is here.
Going up like
Yeah,
that.
you see
going
this
up like
one,
that.
like that,
Going
like
up
that,
then should be.
Oh, like that,
so
yeah.
you go in.
Mm.
Oh, that means the garden top there got something also lah.
No.
Okay, imagine this one below is the the kitchen. The toilet is
The toilet is just one small this one here.
one small gap
This one.
next to the bad
Just
design.
beside kitchen.
Bad design.
Usually the gossip like whoever in the kitchen is like cooking in the
Kitchen
in
there.
the kitchen doing work and other is like talking. I've heard maybe laughing a lot, but I just heard something that I should not have.
Damn.
Faster go check the door.
Yeah, can we use mage hand to unlock from the other side?
I'm not from the other side.
I cast mage hand on.
But I don't think you can. You have to see.
You can't see the
Okay,
other
then
side.
a bit.
But I mean,
Ah.
technically you can like feel lah, right?
No,
You can feel
There's no way for you to like
see the other side where the
make
location,
mage hand.
location where you should see the location where you want to cast it.
Oh my god.
Oh, sure, but the okay.
So I use thieves
Over.
too lah. Can.
Go
Are you going to help me?
Go ahead. Do I have the ability to help?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, then I help.
So it's advantage
You can
Plus.
always help.
plus 8. I didn't got plus 8. So it's 15 plus 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Alright,
so
pass.
easily you. So you managed to finally unlock
District 2 car.
unlock the door.
That's how it's done. That's how
Maybe
it's done.
because of what's happening.
What the room?
Draitz have been fiddling with it before. When you do it this time, it's easier. So when the door opens, you see this very lavish-looking bedroom on the other side. Enough things to do. So
Here no people around, right? By listening.
you see a body in the bed. Someone sleeping in the bed, and he has his eye shades on. You see this.
I wonder how you didn't hear the party sound.
That will want them to steal. But
She's like
now-
snoring, and even as she snores, you thought you heard her giggling.
Guys, is this a good idea? I'm aiming to go for the study room, doctor.
I want to.
Bedroom?
I want to take the. Not to say I want to observe her for a while.
I'm just gonna peek in. I'm just walking and
Okay, both of them go in immediately.
Can I like? Because is she like under the cover of the bed?
Yeah,
I mean,
only her
It's the
face is like
blanket.
showing the blanket like that.
but can I make out like roughly how her figure, the whole
How
face,
old?
Yeah.
She from the bed, you have to go closer because the bed is a four-poster bed, and the curtains are not drawn, but still a little bit. The room is a little dark.
But we saw the portraits outside, but we recognize she is which one, right?
Because of the eye shades and all that, you have to go near to
Oh
look
my God.
from
Yeah.
a distance.
I will look for any place that looks like his working table.
There's none. It seems like this bedroom is purely like
For her.
Sleeping room.
There are some furnitures on the wall on the side there. It seems like her cupboards and all that.
I want to ask okay, if like familiar, right? If I go into my familiar, then can I cast detect magic, something like that? You know?
No, you.
Can cast through familiar. I think not all.
Is it? Yeah, that's why. Is it an ability of? Only
I don't
some?
think familiar can. I think some other things can, but
You need-
But I don't feel like I feel can.
Never mind. I thought of something to do. Can I since she's snoring and all that, I'm gonna just walk around.
Okay, sekejap, sorry. It's only for a spell that is touch. That you can use your familiar to deliver it.
Touch spell.
Touch spell.
detect magic is not.
So, for
Detect magic is
For example,
That means what?
like
Such as
cure
cure wounds.
cure wounds. If you are
Or
a
guidance.
cleric that has this one, or guidance,
Oh.
yeah.
or
I'm gonna, since she's sleeping and all that lah, I'm gonna just walk around to investigate to see if there's sometimes man want to hide something on the wooden plank, hides
Roll.
money stash from the wife, something like that.
Roll stealth.
Okay, just I don't know because I don't know what they are doing then because I asked Lucian like help me to then
Take over.
then I
Double proficiency.
holding Nessa then I try
Oh, so
to
it's plus
look
11.
at
Yeah, just
my-
now I did
What do you
it.
see? What
Plus
in
front?
11.
Huh?
You're staying in front.
Because he take over already. No, I
You need to trust.
12
Like there, you are in
plus
front row.
11.
no because I
So
he take over already,
it's
so I go behind.
23.
Ah.
Yeah,
Also raise suspicions, what?
No, he just closed his eyes.
Because
trance only.
stealth, my stealth is plus 11. Is expertise.
20.
3. 12 plus
they are doing-
But you
11.
know what? I mean like.
Basically, I'm just
now you know
like
what's
searching,
going on.
got like, you know, those
I know.
secret safe
Lah, so let them focus
where they
lah.
try to hide
So
stuff.
you look around and search. What about the two of you?
I am just purely make sure.
And
Oh,
okay, you're standing
That's
back.
what you thinking.
What about
I haven't done it.
what about
Oh,
Draitz?
okay, go and check the wife's face or what.
I want to go, but I'm afraid to wake her up.
Your stealth proficiency one.
Oh, can, you are inside the room already, right?
This is a bad idea.
I'm basically just searching the whole room.
But I think I won't do anything yet until we finish her.
At least unlock the door, the
Yeah.
door to the corridor. There.
No, I think we'll make this. I'll just let
Mesh hand include lock got advantage right using the hand.
I don't think so.
This is
No,
just a
man,
door.
It's just invisible.
It's not
There's
anything.
no man.
There's a door
I
there.
thought got special
And
thing.
there's like some cupboards here. Some cupboards
Girl,
here.
maybe you can
Go and check the
further
cupboard.
a bit lah.
And,
Because his ledger
it seems that
Yeah,
from the
much more
areas
better
of the
than
room,
their.
And I
there's
think-
like a
I think
little
before
wall
so
that covers the
I think I
latrine.
got see something like that one.
And they want this to put here, like this.
That's what it says. So you know there's a wall
Where's the
here.
bed?
Okay,
Yeah, bed.
okay, so
And here lah.
freaky to be a bed.
Okay.
And there's only one window which is here on this side. So the room looks very comfortable and very lavish, and it's quite dark at the moment because the curtain has been drawn, and the person with her giggling, kind of snoring, is sound asleep. As you walk across around the room to search, do you open any of the cabinets, Burger?
Investigation, no, stealth check.
If you are going to do that, roll investigation.
I will, because I want to just double check. Are these
Cannot.
dressers
Don't have.
or
The only like better part is invisible and you can use the mage hand ledger domain as a bonus action rather than action.
plus 5?
What?
So he was asking like, is there advantage
15.
Oh,
using mage hand ledger domain? I said don't have.
okay, this is your investigation. Okay, so as you search around the room, especially for the floor, you did not notice. You did notice some loose floorboards, but due to your small size and small build, it did not trigger any squeaky sound.
Oh, nasib baik.
Nasib baik.
And you know that if either Dao or Draitz would have gone to the room, you would have definitely make a noise.
Nasib baik.
What noise?
Luckily, they didn't do anything.
Okay, they do it.
And the door to the other door, that one is not locked.
Open the fucking door.
Can I like
Yeah.
open the slit?
Open it slightly, there's a sound. It's okay, it's okay. And
I
the
just-
giggling
Is it big enough for you to squeeze in?
sort of like stop for a bit and after that just like continue sleeping again. When you look inside, it's a dark room, but you notice that there's a lot of clothing inside. Like it's a wardrobe. Like a wardrobe.
How many wardrobe they have?
Walking wardrobe. Like me.
I
It's very small, and this one is where all the clothes are, because the other one is the boudoir when you decorate and all that. This one is where she keeps her gowns and whatnot.
Yes.
So these cabinets are also just to put her other clothes,
You
is
don't
it?
know if you open it.
Try to open one.
It's a bit, the door feels a bit like tight. Like how some cabinet has that
Like
magnet
the
catch.
magnet thing, I understand.
Catch there.
Then I don't. I don't. And then I just retreat back to.
Who knows, there'll be something magical inside. Jahat in the end.
Oh,
No, not on the risk.
You're gonna take a risk. I just go back.
Hey,
I go
if
back.
you all fail, right, you all still got inspiration.
Yeah, everybody got inspiration.
Don't forget.
Okay, I'm gonna close the door and I'm just gonna say, I don't think anything useful here. This is the ladies, the lady of the house room.
Are you still going to like
Oh. Should I?
I think you should.
You look so bored,
Just
No,
I got that.
I know.
The floor
What
is
if you guys
squeaky.
objective?
We forget already.
Oh my god.
These
They
people
got no
forget already, and I
eyes,
don't
nah.
know what the fuck they are doing.
Yeah.
You can go in open already, but you're still here. You cannot see it.
It's actually taking so long.
Later lah, when you come back later.
Yeah.
But it's happening. Dao, you hear some noises coming from this part.
Uh-huh.
Like somebody walks and then quiet.
Huh? Walks and then quiet.
Right?
It's like you hear
Listening.
some footsteps, like there's the sound of a door,
I come back next time.
sound of a door opens,
Yeah.
and after that, the door
I
closes
see
back
through
again
my-
and you hear the footsteps
My
and then
creepy
quiet.
eye, then I said, I shake my hand.
We are still talking,
I will try to sneak over.
They can tell you, we need more time.
Then
We need more time. Have a look.
So roll stealth and roll deception.
No, this is mine.
Stealth is plus 8.
Very
Oh,
nice.
8, 16.
Don't forget, you can tell them
Perception is a.
Perception is up to
bullshit with him.
no need to roll. It's okay.
Oh, like.
So as you move there, you thought you saw a shimmer.
Oh,
Hey, what's that? What shimmer? Oh, lightning. What shimmer?
I will stick to the ceiling.
Okay, just as you're turning around also as when you are there, right? You thought you saw a shimmer in the shape of a person.
Wait, shimmer?
Somebody is
Like how the the predator, when they're
predator.
like-
Oh.
Somebody is fucking sneaking around.
Stealthing also.
and then the person sort of like stops.
Who's that?
He looks
I
up.
see you, you see me.
It looks at the corridor and then looks. You can't really see his actual, so you can just see the shape as well. And then
Yeah.
It's
you
invisible.
thought you saw this shape like looking out.
If I see him looking at, I'm gonna drop on him.
Is he below you?
I assume
He's not. He's a bit away at the corridor here.
because I think like maybe
Probably not
10,
directly.
5 or
above
10
us.
feet away lah. I'll try to.
Well, then you might look very, very terrifying.
I'll try
Someone with long
to.
hair.
What was your? So it's not 16, right?
Did he get scared or something?
Someone his long hair open like that.
He looks up.
The horror, the horror.
You can't tell the reaction. It seems like the
Fear check.
shimmer is just like looking and then sort of like continue back. And you see the door opens. There's a door here. There's a door here. You see a door opens and then you close back.
Do I see him looking up? I cannot tell.
You cannot tell. You just notice that the shimmery, that one just like stand there and then sort of like looking around. Looks as if like it's looking around. And then after that walks back, go into the door.
I cannot tell. Shit. I will. And open the door. I saw
So someone invisible.
No, you cannot. If you were to open the door, since the door doesn't reach up to the ceiling.
Oh,
so
yeah.
instead,
Here they
like,
come.
Like that. Like, come down from the
Spider-Man style.
I saw someone open the door. The other side, invisible. Someone sneaking around the house.
Next time, can you tie your head to the bed?
Oh, my head is all like that.
that would be quite scary. Right?
It's like a Chinese ghost, you know.
Okay, let's go. I'll lead them.
So what's the plan right now?
I don't know the plan,
As you
but
get
someone
there,
is.
You hear sound of someone coming up the staircase.
What?
Auto.
Faster!
Rush.
I will be on the ceiling. I'm perpetually on the ceiling.
There's only one door here.
Okay, so use this door. There's a door right across each other like that.
Then we just.
I point
And
at.
then there's
I point
another
at
door at the end
that
here.
door. Someone go in invisible. The rest, I don't know.
Should we go confront that person?
Or you want to check the other room?
I think we
There's
can
another
confront the
door across here.
Then I think I'll back a flour first.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
for invisible people.
Okay, get ready.
I will. Wait, I double check my spell. There's one. Wait, I have
Color
guiding.
spray.
So as that happens, you see the.
I prepare
hear the
guiding bolt.
footsteps like moving to the side, and you hear the sound of the bathroom door being open,
Oh, lucky.
and then it's like. And then you hear another door being open.
I don't think we will wait for any more. We will just quickly
So
that
you
door.
try to open that door, it is locked.
Lock it. Oh no.
They will know. The guy must already know.
Knock.
You know?
No, actually, who's trying to open the door?
No, which door now?
This door. I'm not
But
opening.
this guy's not here already, right?
How about we
Yeah,
hide
exactly.
in the room, in the other room that I use mage hand to knock.
We can just
Sure,
sit outside.
it works.
Then once you
Yeah.
open the door, I throw the flour.
I can take the flower from top.
Oh yeah, also
And
can. Okay.
Wait, what does your flower do?
You
No,
turn
just
invisible enemy visible.
Oh, just like that. Yeah, no other extra effect.
Can if you kena fire explode.
Fire
no lah.
must be fire.
Flower
fire.
is
Must be open.
flammable, man. Flower
okay.
is flammable.
So it's like a fire explosion kind of powder. Okay. Then I will
So-
not prepare guiding book.
Then I think Pip and I will retreat further into the corridor a bit.
Okay.
Then I cast mage hand. I pass the flour to Dao. Then I use mage hand to knock on the door.
There's no response.
Oh.
Should we say something? To intimidate him? Intimidate him something?
Open the door.
Then lockpick it lah.
Use minor illusion to cast the giggling sound. of the
I
baby.
can lockpick if you want, so should I lockpick?
Try.
Do you?
Try.
It's locked already, man.
It's locked.
Yeah. No, you did not try to open the door right just now. So.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, then I try to use mage hand to open.
Then
It's open?
no, it's not.
Oh.
It's locked. Because you just said you knock one.
Oh.
So now open, it's locked.
It's still locked.
It's locked. Yeah.
Unlock it.
Okay.
Unlock it. Okay, I'll try
I'm
it.
readying the flower.
Plus 8, right?
No, give this motherfucker.
Any
When you insert your lockpick into the keyboard,
You push it out.
there's a sudden jolt of electricity. Bzzz. Oh, you make a constitution saving throw.
I told you already.
My
Use the
God.
mage hand.
Booby trap market. Oh.
No, but then mage hand you cannot
do lockpick one.
lockpick one.
Huh? Mage hand can lah.
No, this
This
is
mage hand can lah.
His mage hand is just invisible.
No, his one can. Because he's legend man.
Con saving throw is plus 2. Okay.
Oh.
Can use thieves to
His one can. Only his one can. Only your mage hand can do that.
Okay.
That's why I don't know. I always
roll
use
already,
your
huh?
one. Your
You have
mage
a
hand is
shed?
power.
Any
Wait.
mage hand or not?
Make too bad. Too late.
Roll lah, roll.
Yeah.
18. My primary die is 18 plus 2.
20.
Okay lah, half damage only.
Your mission powerful one.
6 damage. 6. Lightning damage.
Your hand literally is remote and lockpick.
Set booby traps for me. So I minus.
This time,
Terus dari mana ni?
you hear a whisper.
Just no.
Pig.
Minus 6.
Pig, you hear a whisper coming from behind the door. Says that leave the mansion, otherwise I will shout for help and call the guards on you.
Can you convey to us?
Yeah. Guys, he has to leave the mansion, otherwise he will call the guards.
Who are you?
From behind pit, right?
From
The
above.
room. The room. I mean the whisper comes from the room behind me, right?
Yeah.
Behind this door lah.
Or behind this door of the room behind.
Who are
No,
you?
the door that you tried to.
Oh.
Why are you invincible?
Why are you sneaking around?
Yeah, why are you sneaking around?
I do not have to answer the intruders.
You are the intruders also.
Leave now before I call for the guards.
Can I insight check this guy?
Can you see your features? You can see.
No,
It's a male,
for his
female,
from his
male.
tone.
Sounds male. Yep.
Does he? Is he trying to like fool us? His tone? I don't know.
He sound clear. He's not. Apa nama tu?
Doesn't sound.
Sounds genuine lah.
Make an insight check to see the voice.
Plus 5. 13? 18.
He sounds like his voice sounds more like he's not angry or anything. He's like he even sighs when he says, "Just leave." That kind of thing. As if like he's quite sad when he says, like when he tells you to leave.
Yeah.
He sounds.
Then I say to the guy behind the door, say, "Look, we just want to talk. Can we have a face-to-face talk? Just a quick conversation."
I do not wish to see anyone at the moment. Please.
Okay, no need to see anyone. Just you can stay behind the door. We can talk.
And go open the other door.
I try to touch this door.
While he is in conversation.
That door is not locked. When you open it, you see that it is a bedroom.
Any other door inside the room?
No, this one, the bedroom is the straightway. There's
The
a
door.
the bedroom is like this, right? So you can see the bed here.
So there's no
No
The
link
bed
to
is here,
this.
and then there's a window there.
no connected to the other room.
That's it.
The bedroom.
And
I'm gonna try this door.
as you're talking to him, right, he says, "I'd rather that you just leave before Isaac finds out that you're snooping about."
Isaac.
It's the second time you hear this name now.
Isaac, second time we hear his name.
I mean, the first time was earlier when he was going up. The person in the kitchen was asking, "Isaac, is that you?"
Should be the young master.
So if you don't want to get caught by Isaac, just leave. He's not the nicest person.
Okay.
That's all I can say. And then, down with this one as well, you can hear like the ruffles of sheets, as if like the person is just going back under the sheets or something. Go back under the bed.
Is it safe to open the door now?
It's still locked. It's still locked, but then there's no more
Electricity.
charge.
I think we don't need to open the door anymore.
Yeah.
We should.
I think he could be an assist. He could be an assistant to us.
He has a high level spell.
I don't think he wants to. He's interested in helping.
Perhaps you can convince him.
No shared common
But what
goals.
if he's not the one that we're looking for?
None of us is the convincing type here.
Probably we leave this for now and try to search for more
So
possible
around
candidates.
this, you hear the sound of talking coming from this side, and you hear voice saying, that, "Oh, this is my ancestor."
Finally, second floor already.
I tie my hair a bit.
Hide in this room lah.
And
Since this
I
room
will-
is open.
I will creep towards the voice upside down.
Okay, so you can see over on this side, there's actually a, what do you call this? A balcony of sorts. So this is overlooking.
Oh, overlooking down there lah.
There's a stairs over on this side. This one here. The stairs here. So what you saw is this. You see flowers on the ground floor and all that, and then you also notice that there are people on the stairs. You notice Oligo, or rather Lucian actually, following this old man, and he's like showing. There's some pictures on the. You see all the pictures there.
Giving the grand tour.
Giving the grand tour.
Also, that means they haven't yet completely reached
No,
this
it's
floor
just like
lah.
talking. It's just because this is open.
Ah, okay.
Also the sound
Then
travels
see,
up lah.
The
and
voice
then
carries
they
up.
hide.
Yeah.
I thought they are already on this corridor.
Okay.
I retreat back to where we are.
So this is where you converge lah. This one.
Then
I want to try again the door with the first.
You can go for it, but our main goal is
Have you identified which room is it?
There's still 2 more rooms left.
You know, that's why it's too
Just
long.
open only.
let's try this room. Let's just
Yeah,
try.
we look the other room first.
Yeah, we tried the other room.
So this room, when you open, it's not locked. It seems to be like a study of sorts. Walls and walls is lined with books. It's like a library.
Oh,
And
library,
yeah.
not like office
In
lah.
the middle of it, there's the study table.
nice.
Which is something
Maybe you can
like
search
this,
for
yeah.
information.
Put up this in the middle, and then the door is here, and then all around is just walls of bookshelves.
Should be useful.
Okay. I just to go in to check. Nobody ma. So I'm gonna go in.
When you go inside, suddenly you hear this.
No check for traps on our dogs.
What do you call this?
Our rope, don't wow. Just walk in. Hey! Our rope, no different than Our paling this also just open. Hey, I'm in.
Like, got people inside. No. I want to see you.
Our rope, 2 ropes or more.
You can see that when you walk inside, you hear this.
I'm home.
Like a hissing sound there.
I stop.
Huh?
And when you look up on one of the bookshelves, there's this creature that looks like what do you call this?
Cat.
Part snake. Yes, it has a tail of a snake. It's a small creature, and the body is like almost feline-ish. It's like a cat that's looking at you.
The body is cat but has a snake tail.
But then you realize that
Snake tail.
it's not moving.
Huh?
So wait,
It's actually a little statue.
But he's hissing.
It makes a noise when you open the door. Yeah.
Oh, with like a
Strap
like a magic
to run back to the staircase down and all
So
Yeah.
so we are just hoping they will create a distraction.
Yeah, I mean like we can like when we try to make sure there's nobody on the staircase, and then when there's nobody on the staircase, just peep down and see what's going on at the kitchen.
It looks
How-
empty. I mean, you still hear sound of people moving about and all that, but in the immediate vicinity of the staircase, it's empty.
The door out.
You know, this one here is,
Ah.
you don't see
Okay,
anyone.
we sneak up.
This one is still open. The door.
I will
The door
be
is still open.
terbalik.
Okay. We're going out.
I am terbalik. Because
So, I need each of you to roll a d20.
Oh my god.
oh no,
But everyone optimises it. Okay, TV.
15.
Ah.
I don't
Go for it.
11.
Go for it.
So as
It's
you
either
as you
20 or
like
one.
going down and make your way out to the door. There's a door here, right? This door suddenly opens.
I am terbalik.
There's a maid that like saw you and like, oh, freeze. And then she just, huh? And she goes back to the door.
What? Why? She's like, oh, I have enough of this.
Not my problem.
You be close eye,
So Draitz, with your role just now, you realize something that the people in this house, either they don't really care or something, they must be very weird compared to the maids at Fiona's mentioned earlier, where they were more attentive towards the guest needs and all that. This one's like, huh?
Okay.
So like they are turning a blind eye towards something.
Probably they think that we are with them, and then at the back searching toilet.
So when you guys walk out, you saw that the two,
Gardener.
gardeners sort of like no longer fighting with the crow. You didn't see the raven earlier, but you noticed that they've already harvested most of the harvestable blooms. And there are also some other people that comes from the gate outside, and then one of them spots you, and then he's like, just look at you and then see, oh, done with delivery. Okay.
Okay.
I think it'll be more natural if you follow us just come out of the staircase.
No, I see both of you like that, but then I come back down already. Act tired.
Why are we doing so hard? We just walk inside.
So after that, you all get up from the gate and then use back the way that you come from.
Rendezvous, wait, don't know.
Yeah.
Wait for them in the front.
Yeah.
Wait for them in the
So
front.
I just despawn my familiar lor.
Huh?
No,
Successful,
just like that first, just like that first.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
You respond, they will panic.
Mission failed. So around that time when he was, the parent was talking about this, and he go quiet for a bit and then talking again. You can see that when he's talking that time around, he looks a bit strained, like looking a bit angry. And then you hear that shout coming from the top. Sorry, father, it's my fault. I didn't. Then you can see that he's like mumble those stuff. Some people just never respect
Elders.
boundaries.
Okay.
Something like that.
You guys like, is that your son?
How do you know?
Huh?
He call
You
him
don't-
father, ma. He call him father.
Oh yeah.
Is that your son?
Useless son.
Oh.
But well, he needs to find something more worthwhile to do. Always keep locked up in the room.
You must train him. Because he's your descendant. I mean, you must lock him. As a father, because he will be your... Yeah. Because this is your ancestor.
I like the way you think.
He will hire you to train. You'll be the teacher.
Perhaps I should just lock him up later tonight and
He got away.
But I need to knock some more sense into him. But yeah, I will look into it. As he finished and all that, I was like, well, I think I have gotten a bit ahead of myself, and I do appreciate you listening to all this. It goes to show that you are interested in the livelihood of the folk of this town.
Because you got wonderful history.
You can see that he's quite pleased to hear.
Actually, I'm recording everything to in my book, and I will send back to my as a record. Your name will be history recorded in my history book, Imperial Library.
He looks at you, you know, like this very strange glint in his eyes. You do that.
Actually, I'm a
Historian.
scribers from my kingdom, so I will record anything I see interested.
Make a charisma check with advantage.
We don't
Hey,
roll
wrong dice.
wrong dice. Why 13? 17? 11?
How you read the number on the dice? I'm like,
Yeah, I don't see any.
yeah, there's all these scribbles.
The numbers like
Well,
right
perhaps
plus 2.
after you have done with this with the little request,
19.
I could sit with you in the library and discuss a few things about some things that my family has achieved.
Yes, interesting. I mean, I'm
New
interested.
best friend.
You bitch.
Oligo is like our PR like that. Everywhere he go, everybody is friends.
Well,
Accidental
I suppose you best get to it. Father Lucian won't be,
Okay, we'll
have
find a
all
bone
day.
for you.
Yes, appreciate that.
Okay, see you later.
Ciao. To hear good news. Yeah, just leave the house, and then when you guys were like walking out to the main road and all that, you
Yeah,
noticed
we
that
were like
that
pretending we're
you
delivering.
saw the guards have like pulling down the posters, and they put a note saying that the notice stated that it's
Super efficient.
like a misunderstanding and all that. Very quick, yes.
This same hooded.
I
hide
go
my
to
tail,
next
and
to
then
the
just,
guy.
very hard to do delivery job.
The guy looks at you and says, huh? And he goes, do you want to keep this?
Sure, big.
Do you want to keep this?
Wait, 4.
I keep at least one of each.
And after that, he writes something and said, oh, then he do, can you sign this for me?
Sure. Sign.
Hero coming soon.
You know to me.
You see that,
This
it's
poster
like,
like you want something.
it's like, fold it nicely and then put it inside.
Sorry.
Oh, that's something in the future.
Right, so that's that. It's 12:30 or okay lah. We'll end here lah.
Yeah.
Just now when I say
Just
those
you just
to the
don't need to
Victor,
lock it
is it?
in. Just walk into the.
why don't I check why don't I need to roll for check?
I thought you did roll. Did you?
You didn't roll. Yeah.
Okay.
I was waiting to.
In my mind, I thought I asked you to roll with advantage.
No, I haven't. I'm just holding ready to roll.
Okay, I thought you rolled. Never mind.
So I was like waiting. Like,
I thought you did roll.
no, I haven't. I was waiting.
Okay.
Sure.
So used to like request roll.
Yeah. So I used already. And then suddenly like, forgot.
I don't need to get back.
So when we're walking out, we also send the signal also lah.
We receive already, mah.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, how he is that.
But
Oh,
actually,
we
we
need to send also.
we go out already. I mean, we go out. We just received, I think. Because I think they go past quite long one.
Okay. They got out first
I think we go out
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
No, they got.
We got.
Yeah, they got
Oh.